I'll tell you one thing that
Hey, when my girls start to trip and hate before escape, I call Sirius XM 98. Yeah, Thursday, Foxxhole 7 to 9 to talk to Zoe Williams before I lose my mind. Yeah, I need advice on my relationship, cause I'm about to start breaking. I can't take it no more. I got to holler at Zoe, the relationship pro. Before we pack up and go, I got my foot out the door and down for leaving. But first, let me holler at Zoe, the voice of reason. I got my foot out the door and down for leaving. But first, let me holler at Zoe, the voice of reason.
Ladies and gentlemen, Zometheus Rising, the voice of reason, has returned to the Foxxhole. Listen, this is a special show. Tonight is your show, and I'm going to tell you why it's your show. After a 4.5-year odyssey, the voice of reason ends tonight. The final broadcast of the voice of reason, let me tell you right now, if you have been affected by this 4.5-year run, you need to get to your phone lines right now, 855-369-9898. You know what we do. Relationship talk. What was your favorite voice of reason episode? Was it, I'm dating a fat person. Are they worth the wait? I don't know. Was that your favorite episode? I don't know. What about cooties need love too? Right? We talked about the secret lives of people with sexually transmitted diseases, and we talked about all the little, Match.com websites that are catering to their needs. That was one of my favorites. What about the art of raising bastards? The effect of fatherlessness in our community. We had some heavy topics. What about mansers? Is it time to redefine manhood? I don't know. What about no homo? K-N-O-W, no homo. We tried to inform y'all about the gay and lesbian revolution that's going on. It's changing society. That molded a presidential campaign. Somebody talk to us. What was your favorite voice of reason moment? Now's the time to chime. The last voice of reason, as I'm being told. Somebody call me right now, 855-369-9898. How were you inspired? Call us right now. And before I take this quick break, I need you to pull out your cell phones, because this is how you stay connected to me. I need you to text Z-O, Z as in zebra, O as in Oscar, to 90210. Text Z-O to 90210. The reason why you need to do this, because once I go off the air, there are no guarantees that there are replays. I don't know if you're going to be able to hear me again. But if you text me, you'll be able to find my new radio show called The Zoe What Morning Show on rmconair.com, an incredible show that I'm doing mornings, Tuesdays. But the only way you can find me is if you text ZO to 90210. I'm taking a quick break. When I come back, inspirational voice of reason stories. We'll be back at 2.2. Holla. Ladies and gentlemen, Zometheus Rising, the voice of reason, has returned. What is your favorite voice of reason episode? Was it if she can't use our comb, don't bring her home? Interracial dating in America? What was it? What about the legal matrix? When we brought in the judges and the lawyers and we talked about the legal assault on black men. How to escape the illegal or the legal matrix. How does a brother become Neo? I don't know. That was an incredible topic. What's your favorite voice of reason show? You know we got the best topics in the world. All the bootleg radio shows out there, big ones and small ones. Come listen to me. I get to toot my own horn right now. Come listen to me to get their content. Somebody call me right now and tell me how I've affected your life positively and or negatively. What about who created the rift between God and gays? That was a heavy show. Ooh, what about the Bible Flaws show? When we brought the reverends and the atheists together and they battled it out. The voice of reason is a social anthropology experiment, and that's what we've been doing for 4.5 years. This is why we've had the highest caller queue in all of the land. Our show is the most popular. I'm sorry. I got to toot my own horn right now. I never did it before. But somebody call me right now at 855-369-9898. Now, before I introduce my guest, I have to urge you guys to do a call of action, and that is to text ZO to 90210. It's important that you do that. This is how you connect to my new show on Tuesdays at 11 a.m. And I also want to promote a couple of books. People always ask me, Zoe, what books are you reading? Well, right now I'm reading, I got 3 here from my little stash. Very important that you go out and get these books. They're going to help you develop as a person. They're going to make your relationships better. They're going to make you better, and which in turn make your relationships better. Radical Self-Forgiveness, The Direct Path to True Self-Acceptance. It's written by Colin Tappin. Colin is C-O-L-I-N. Tippin. Sorry, not Tappin. Tippin. T-I-P-P-I-N-I-N-G. Colin Tippin. You got to get this book. I've been reading it. I've been absorbing it. It's an amazing book. And then for the cultural side, because, you know, we do the, remember the show we did? Somebody call me right now at 855-369-9898. Remember the show we did called Culture Vultures? Who Stole the Soul of Black Folk? And we talked about the lost history. And we had, who was that? Tariq Nasheed, who just did a movie called True Colors, and we revealed all of the lost history that black people are so desperately in need of. We done had some cold shows. So, but before I bring in our first caller and our guest, let me do this. Go get this book. It's called The God Genes Decoded, Volume 1 by R.A. Waldron. You gotta go get it. You want to know what your culture was. You want to know the culture that is lost and not the bootleg Diet Coca-Cola we've fed in school all this time. You know, most of the textbooks that we get in our schools come from Texas. And Texas, they're trying to change the law in what they call the Atlantic slave trade. They want to call it something that takes the word slave out of it. Like they want to distance themselves from their responsibility. You were slave owners and slave traders. Don't call it the mass human marketing experiment. No, it was the Atlantic slave trade, and they want to change that. So I like to provide books and resources where you can go enhance your knowledge. The God Genes Decoded, Volume 1 by R.A. Waldron. Go get it right now. And then my third selection, if you really want to get deep, you want to become a better person, better human being, you want to challenge your beliefs, Prometheus Rising. Hella book by Robert Anton Wilson. It was Niecy Nash who was on the show and named me Zometheus Rising after this book. So let me just say, what is your favorite VOR moment? I'm going to open up the phone lines in 2.2 seconds, 855-369-9898. Don't forget to text ZO to 90210. I need you to follow me right now. Call to action. You got to follow me. So now, without further ado, I'm going to introduce my first guest, and he's going to help me deal with all of this voice of reason love that's about to flow through here. 855-369-9898. You know this show is about inspiration. This brother right here, I haven't seen it in my lifetime very often, but is the embodiment of inspiration. Going through hell, turn hell into heaven. How you rewrite hell? Hell got a script for you. You go, no, this is how we're going to rewrite hell's script. And then we're going to flip it into heaven. And a lot of people believe in this law of attraction stuff, but they don't live it. Because what happens is it took you multiple years to get to hell. And now when you start trying to use the law of attraction thing, you want an instant response. Well, no, it took you years to get to hell. And it's probably going to take you years to get out of hell. You at least got to be as consistent with your positive thoughts as you are with the negative thoughts that got you to where you are. Well, I seen a dude who actually put it to use and turned hell into heaven. Without further ado, let me introduce you to an inspiration. You're going to look this dude up. I'm telling you right now, you got to look this dude up. This is another classic voice of reason. You're going to look this dude up and find out that he's going to change your life just by finding out who he is. Billionaire PA is in the building. Really quickly, before we go to the phone lines, because I want these people to talk to us about how they were inspired by the voice of reason. But before they call me, I need you to inspire them for why they should call right now. Billionaire PA in the building. Talk to us.
Thank you so much, bro. I'm happy to be up in here speaking my dreams into existence and to actually have a voice with a reason. Most people don't really have a voice that actually stands for something. So I like to stand for something, which is speaking dreams into existence, creating jobs. It's okay for your pockets to be broke. Just make sure your mind makes sense. Fall in love with success and cheat on failure. I just tested positive with MTD. Motivated, transmitted disease. If you touch me, look at me, email me, or continue to listen to this, you will be infected with motivation.
Wow. Now, how did you come up with all of those colloquialisms and euphemisms? How were you able to just pull that out yourself and tell the people your story that got you to the point where you needed to pull on something?
I basically had a transition when I moved from Alabama to California, and I never really knew how people could really go without a home. And just due to a bad situation, I spent like 63 days in my car. And while I was sitting in the car, I just took that time to basically find out who I was as a person. And at the time, I didn't start believing in God until I was like 20, 21 or 22 years old. But sometimes God will put you in a situation so you can find yourself. And so when you come out to the world, you know who you are. And I know how to introduce myself. And that's what I did.
So 63 days homeless. And in the time
I wasn't homeless. I was without a home. There's a difference to me because it's the power of your mentality. To me, people who claim being homeless, those are that's like saying that you're broke. And I was never broke. It just was not in my budget. So you don't know how many it just wasn't in my budget. So the thing is, it's not about the money that's in your pocket. It's about how broke is your mind. And most people are broke in their pockets because they're broke mentally.
And while you were there, were you writing Post-its and sticking them on the roof of your car? Go deeper into that portion of the story.
Yeah, when I was sitting in the car, I would just create quotes like, "You can never have too much faith." But to back up a little bit, before I made the transition from Alabama to here, I had a negative book where I was going through so many negative things, and I was just expressing my life, and I was just writing my emotions, and it was all negative, from situations where I prayed that my mom would die. I just prayed that I didn't really see no value in living, and I'm not a person that's ashamed to tell, the things that I used to go through. And, we pretty much went through hell. And so now when I went through that book, I would look at all the negative quotes that I wrote, and then I said, I'm going to start with myself, and I'm going to make myself a positive inspiration. And so I went through quotes like, "Even if I was blind, I could have told you my future was bright." And I just reversed the negativity and turned it into positive. And then I took the quote when I drove around in my truck for 2 years with no reverse. The reverse on my car went out on me, but it's okay because it's a direct representation of me. Quote, "I don't go backwards." And, a lot of people need to get out of the past and focus on their future, and that's what I had to do.
Wow. And this is a young man, if I may. This is a young man who had some legal issues, and like when you came on my other show, we explained the majority of the people would judge you and write you off. And I was saying to the people that were in advocacy of writing people off, you can never write off a human that believes in himself. And when I don't care what social demographic they belong to. Because in America, we have these ideas of separation, classism, ageism, sexism, racism, all this stuff is going on, and we somehow think we can write off other human beings. Imagine if we wrote off the bottom part of our culture. What if we did that 100 years ago? What if we did that 50 years ago? Would we have had a Malcolm X? Would we have had a Cassius Clay, Muhammad Ali? These are examples of people who stood up and said, "Wait a minute, I don't like the way you're treating me. I don't care what I have." So the fact that you're able to say, "Man, I went inside and created the outside that I always wanted by first cleaning house inside," that's a major accomplishment, and he should be, appreciated, applauded, all of that. Let me ask you this. What's next for you in terms of career goals, in terms of what you're trying to do? Because you have this amazing philosophy about infecting people. What is your job here now? What are you doing?
I mean, I stay true to my mission, which is to infect over 1 billion people with success, motivation, and wealth, and encourage people the value of their minds. Because if you never understand the value of your mind, people will always pay you pennies. And so once you understand your value and your worth, you're able to be and build a demand for yourself. You're able to be in demand. Wow. And so that's what I've done with, I mentor right now over 100,000 kids that I went from schools to schools all over the country, from, Alabama to Georgia, all the way to back to the West Coast. And that's what I'm going to continue to do. I refuse to let these kids fail because I don't believe in putting your dreams in other people's hands because they'll never care about your dream like you. So I'm a man that God put me down here, and I'm going to execute my dream regardless if any human helps me. And going back to your point, I committed a lot of 2 felonies and went to jail a lot of times, but it's a shame that we have a forgiving God, but we don't have forgiving humans.
Go deeper.
And I just never understood that God forgave me for my sins, but you have people on earth who will hold that against you, and it's like you're not bigger than God, so why should you hold any judges? Why should you judge people?
You want me to get in there? I'll jump in right there. You see, I like to put religious folks' feet to the fire. I just like to put your feet right next to the furnace over there just to see if you can feel something. It was Jesus. Here's the story. I know the verse. I'm not going to go all deep, but here's the story in terms of forgiveness. It was Jesus who went to go see a particular man of import in a town. A bunch of people come with him to this event. Also, there's a prostitute that came with him. She didn't know she was a part of his camp. He didn't know she was a part of the camp. But everybody else in the town knew that was Mary Magdalene, the prostitute. Right? So guess what? Jesus is in there being entertained by this Sanhedrin or whoever this important guy is. And the guy is talking crap. He's like, this guy can't be God or a Messiah or whoever because look who he rolling with. And Jesus read the dude's mind and started questioning him. Like, really? Are you serious now? Okay, so check this out. Whoever in this room loves me the most is forgiven. The girl was standing behind him crying because she just wanted to see Jesus and be redeemed through forgiveness. Jesus was like, all the people, all the pomp and pageantry and all the extraness, y'all don't know or love. He said, he who loves little can never forgive. Forgiveness is connected to love. This is why I tell people, just like you broke down this right now. Listen, most of us are victims of conditional love. If our love is conditional, then how can our forgiveness be unconditional? We got conditional love and conditional forgiveness. I always tell people forgiveness isn't a loan. You can't. I will forgive you contingent upon you changing your behavior. This ain't a business transaction. This is how you heal your soul when you forgive others. It ain't got nothing to do with them. Oh, heavy stuff. Go get the book Radical Self-Forgiveness, The Direct Path to True Self-Acceptance, Colin Tippin. I'm telling you right now, this is what we're doing on The Voice of Reason. One more question for you, and then we're going to the callers. Callers! Your favorite VOR show. How did we inspire you? You gotta call me right now. 855-369-9898. Now, Billionaire, tell them the name of your company.
The name of the company is called Wealthy Minds. Like I said, it was all about, I added the S on it because it wasn't just about me. It was about infecting the world with motivation, regardless of your race, regardless of where you're coming from, and teaching people the value of relationships. Just like when I walked in this building today, the young lady to the right said, you was the guy on Les Brown's CBS show. But I never would have met Les Brown if it wasn't for people like, Cheryl from Artist Concierge Services. And so what I like to do is just basically allow the people that have put me in the position to succeed and speak my dreams into existence. I like to, put them at the forefront of what I do, because without people support my brand, no matter how many kids I motivate or inspire, I would never get the opportunity to speak to them if it wasn't for people like this that sit to my right.
Wow. The final Voice of Reason episode. Where will we land? Where will we go? We have been a faithful companion of yours every Thursday for the past 4.5 years. It was April 10th, 2008, when we jumped from the free throw line with a blindfold on. Little did we know we would be back to back champions from here on out. Somebody call me right now and tell me how you feel about the Voice of Reason. And if you want to stay connected, you got to text me right now. ZO to 90210. ZO to 90210. Jeff, you're in the building. Talk to us. That's our first caller. Let's go. Texas in the house. Jeff from Texas, talk to me. I can hear you, brother. What's up?
Hello.
What's up, man?
Hey, what's going on? No, this is actually my first time calling in. I just want to say, hey, I really love calling and actually just listening in on the radio. I rush every night getting off work, just trying to make sure I listen and make sure I'm actually catching you and listening to you and everything. Just want to say good job on your actual radio show.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Call us right now and tell us what you think about The Voice of Reason. What's your favorite episode? I didn't spit out a bunch of episodes already. You tell me what you're feeling. Do we have other callers lined up? I know we do. We're having technical difficulties with the callers. Belinda, Oklahoma, you're in the building. It's time to chime.
Hello?
Hey, how are you? Say hi to Billionaire PA.
Hello, world. How are you?
How you doing? We speaking dreams into existence in Los Angeles, California.
Let's get it.
Infecting people in Oklahoma.
Oh, yes. This is my first time listening to your show. I like it.
Oh, well, thank you, first-time caller. You're about to miss out. You missed all of the fun, all of the parties.
I see. Like I said, I'm heading down I-44 in Oklahoma City. It's about 8:19 here.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really a very interesting show.
Well, thank you, honey. Let me tell you this right now. I need you to stay connected with me. All you got to do is text me, ZO to 90210. But don't text while you're driving, because Oprah told us not to do that. Yes, but just text ZO to 90210, and you'll be able to stay connected to me in all that I'm doing. And I appreciate you tuning in, and more importantly, calling us. Thanks again.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Exactly. Hey, Billionaire.
Yes, sir.
What do we have planned? See, this is what a lot of people don't understand. I met the young brother in Arizona a couple of weeks ago. We were doing a Destined for Greatness community outreach for some at-risk young boys. And we were able, sisters were bringing their sons. Sisters was in the house. They was like, we need help for these boys. And Billionaire PA, with his inspirational story, the brother has gone so far as to even be sponsored by Procter & Gamble. That's who jumped on board with this Billionaire PA situation. But the brother was able to come in and inspire the youth in such a way, he had everybody on their feet. You understand? He was there. I was there. Ryan Mack from CNN was there. And then there was a reverend brother who was also cold, who ended the whole ceremony with every man in the building teaching a young boy how to tie his own tie. It was
the greatness.
Oh, man, it was a cold situation. So what I'm about to do right now, I'm going to take a quick break, but when I come back, I'm going all callers all the way out. So this is what I want y'all to do. Call me right now at 855-369-9898 and tell us what you think. This is Fan Appreciation Night on Zoe Williams' Voice of Reason, final episode on Foxxhole Radio. Be back in a second. Ladies and gentlemen, Zometheus Rising, back in the building. Foxxhole Radio, Sirius XM 98. Hey, the final Voice of Reason show. My goodness. Callers, I want you to tell me how you feel about the show. You know the show means a whole lot to me. I'm in here right now with my special guest, Billionaire PA, my brother. He's a young brother changing the world, man. Me, him, and this other incredible cat. I ain't going to reveal it yet. We're about to do a major thing here in Los Angeles. Listen, if you're in the L.A. area, come down and see us, man. We're at the world-famous J-Spot, the JSpotComedyClub.com. Go check it out, get the address, and come see us, man. Callers, I'm ready for you. I want to know what you think. Did anybody hear that special episode with me and Iyanla Vanzant? Sticks and stones will break my bones, but your words may hurt me even worse. The verbal abuse show. Me and Iyanla Vanzant for 2 hours. It was cold. Who listened to that? What about Battle of the Planets with me and Dr. John Gray, author of Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus? I don't know. Somebody holler at me. What show has touched your heart? Callers, come, let's go. Who's next?
Well, what's up, Zal? This is Trouble.
Hey, Trouble from?
Arkansas.
Arkansas Trouble. What up, girl?
Nothing. I have to tell you, I have been one of your listeners from the very beginning when you started out on the Foxxhole on Fridays, and you branched off into your own show. I have to tell you, coming into this, listening to you, you have changed my life a lot. I was one of those ignorant bitches, and now I think that I'm a more self-aware young female, and I have to thank you for a lot of that, because you have made me look in the mirror and check myself on so many different levels, and I really hate to see you go.
Oh, hey, just follow me. I'm over at the Zo What morning show on Tuesday doing what I do, 11 a.m. Just text me if you got a cell phone. Text Zo in the message spot, but in the recipient
I've already
number.
done that.
Oh, good. Then just
I've
follow
already
me,
done that,
Trouble.
and I follow you on Twitter as well.
And you know, I got love for you, Trouble. You ain't caused no trouble tonight, honey. Thank you so much for the love. I appreciate
all that you do.
All right. Thank you, honey. Thank you.
All right,
next,
bye-bye.
Who's next on the line?
Hey, this is Derek from Mississippi. What's up, Zo?
What up, brother?
Man, I hate to see you go, man. You're one of the reasons why I subscribed to the satellite radio when I first started driving trucks about 2 years ago. I was out with my trainer, man. He had me listen to the show, and just listening to the show, man, and the different topics and how you have different opinions and people calling in with the different views that you put out there for people to look at, man. Man, I mean, is there anything that we could do to get you to stay with the Foxxhole, man? You make me want to cancel my subscription, bro.
Don't cancel this. Listen, brother, let me just say, man, us Hollywood folk, you know, not all of us are bad folk, but I think fame gets into some people's heads, you know, and we lose sight of what's important to our people, you know. And I just say we all pray for each other and pray that we learn how to become better citizens, you know, in this human community, man. Just learn how to respect each other. There's really nothing we could do about it, but I appreciate everybody who's calling, sharing the love. Just know, man, follow me over here, ZO at 90210. ZO to 90210. You put ZO in your message. You put 90210, man, and just follow me, man. This new show is crazy, too. Stay supporting me, man, and I appreciate you taking the call, man. Thanks, man.
All right, man. Be safe.
Thank you, brother. Next call. Who we got? How did the voice of reason touch you? It's the final voice of reason. It's time for you to chime and tell me how you feel. Next caller.
This is David.
What up, David?
All right, David from Omaha, Nebraska.
What up, David from Omaha? You're in the building. Talk to me about the voice of reason experience.
Man, I must first say I'm going to be kind of sad that you're moving on, but then again, your work is needed somewhere else. You did what you did on Foxxhole, and, you know, it's all good, but, you know, your services are required elsewhere. But the reason I called in today was you had maybe about 4 months ago, you had somebody that, you know, can look into your future and look into your life and predict things. I don't know if you remember that show. It was a lady and you had a guy on there, too.
Yeah. That was Glenn Klausner and B. Hers. Yeah. That was a great show.
Right. Yeah. Well, listen to this. This I'm going to know that you really got real people that you associate with, because I was that young minister out of Omaha, Nebraska, and I was asking if God got his hands upon my life. Well, since that show, I flew out to Los Angeles and I went to a WHW conference at the Hilton Hotel. And when I got there, everything that I thought I was doing right, I was doing wrong. And God spoken to me when I was down there. And when I got back from Los Angeles back to Omaha, every sermon that I had took time and wrote out whatever, I tore them all up, because everything that I was doing wasn't in culture and context. And when that lady on your show prophesied it, she said God was going to plant my feet one day. And
she said that. I heard that.
To let you know, man, what you're doing is real business, because, man, I can tell you right now, after I learned about that culture, content, word study, and that syntax, it's a whole nother world out here. Because a lot of out here, a lot of people get up before people and just say what they think the Bible is saying. But when you dig deep in the riches of the word and break down them Greek and Hebrew words into these English words, there's a whole lot of Greek and Hebrew words that change the meaning of a word.
Woo, okay, I see you. Man, can I tell you, brother?
I had to come home.
Love you.
Okay, I know I got to go, but when I came home, I had to tear up stuff because it wasn't in context with what really the Word of God is saying. Man, bless you, man. And, man, I'm definitely going to be following you on Twitter, Doc.
Okay, man. Stay close to me. Hey, don't forget, text ZO to 90210. You got to text me right now. ZO to 90210. If you want to follow the Zoe Williams movement, if you want to follow where I'm going, my website, news articles, television show appearances. Who saw me on TV One's Unsung for Kool Mo D? Yeah, that's my guy. We did the TV One show. Who saw me on TV One's Black Men Revealed? Oh, that's been playing for many, many years now. Let's keep it going. Follow the Zoe Williams movement. ZO to 90210. That's how you stay connected. Now, let's go to our next caller really quickly. Who do we have online? Let's go.
Hey, Zoe, what's up, man? This is Randy from Cali.
What up, Randy from Cali?
Hey, brother, man. Listen, I'm at work still, my dude. And I heard this your last show. I had to tell my supervisor, nigga, get on, because I gotta talk to Zoe. Hey, I've been listening forever, brother. You got me, like, reading books more. You got me knowing about being a black man, more about my history. And my favorite show, hands down, got to be when you got my dude, Tariq Nasheed on, man. Every time you have him on, when you brothers getting deep, I appreciate it all the time, bro.
Oh, wow, man. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, man. Stay close to me. ZO 90210. ZO to 90210. Thanks for the caller. Let me hit you on this one, though. Who remembers the episode when I had Uncle Ruckus from the Boondocks on against Louis Dix? How crazy. I think that episode was called You're a Failure at Happiness. And we brought in the actor who does Uncle Ruckus from the Boondocks, and he was like a guest relationship specialist, and it was hysterical. You know, anybody who's fans of the Boondocks will know Uncle Ruckus is self-loathing, hating black man. It's funny, though. It's very funny. One of my favorite episodes. Somebody text me right now, ZO to 90210. ZO to 90210. Now, who's our next caller? Let's go.
This is Kevin out of Sacramento.
Who?
Kevin out of Sacramento.
Kevin out of Sacktown. What up, man?
What's going on, man? I heard the shows, man. I listened to them a bit. But let me ask you a question, man. Did you go to the Million Man March?
1995.
1996.
I was not there, brother.
Oh, okay. All right, well, I was there on the front row, man, and there was a lot of positive stuff came back from that. I was on the first plane back to Oakland from D.C., from the Million Man March. I was the first black man to get off the plane, not the bus. A lot of positive stuff came out of that one. I've been doing a bunch of positive things and take care of business ever since. But you put out some positive stuff, man. Some positive, but it's a lot of work to be done, man, with this system. And how the system is tearing up the young black man.
Right,
so it ain't over.
Right. Well, brother, let me just say I appreciate you, man, for reaching out, man. And I mean, it means the world to me to be able to know that whatever I've tried to do has made some level of an impact on people, because that's all I've always wanted to do. And by no means am I perfect. I'm going to tell you, I'm probably one of the most flawed human beings you've ever met. But you know what? I try to find redemption by trying to change the world and use my platform to do that. So thank you for the call. I appreciate it. 855-369-9898, the last voice of reason on Foxxhole Radio. At least that's what I'm told. They told me this is it. Deuces. 855-369-9898. Somebody call me right now. Share your voice of reason experience. Billionaire PA, really quickly, where can people find you? Is there a Twitter account? Is there a website? I really want people to go get his shirts. The dude gave me a shirt that says, I speak dreams into existence. And I'm telling you, I'm so fly with it when I had it on. The red, it was red with gold, and I just felt like Pharaoh of king, you know, just a king out. I was like, yo, this is the gear. Please go support the brother. He's one of the most powerful, positive people I know. Really quickly, where can they find you?
Man, well, first off, in regards to the shirt, I didn't just give you the shirt. You earned the shirt. Because I want people to understand that nothing in life is given. You have to work for what you want in life. And my website, if you need any type of motivation, inspiration, you want somebody to help you speak your dreams into existence, faith, go to wealthymindsclothing.com. If you want to follow me on Twitter, I'm working on getting them to change that to lead, because I need more leaders in the world. Go to my Twitter. It's @BillionairePA and follow me, and we're going to speak our dreams into existence @BillionairePA. Website, wealthymindsclothing.com. And if you type that in, you will be motivated.
There it is. And let me just say this really quickly. When you text me, Zoe, to 90210, what you're going to get is an electronic business card. And it's going to have every means to connect with me. Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, my personal email address. I mean, it's all there. There's even a video of my latest show at the Zoe What Morning Show that I'm doing now on rmconair.com. So please, oh yeah, there it is. Somebody just showed me that they texted it, got it back to them. It's just that quick. You're going to get an electronic business card with all of my connections, Twitter, everything. So do it again. Do it right now. Call to action. Stay connected with the movement, the Zoe Williams movement. Text ZO to 90210. ZO to 90210. Really quickly, callers. Let's get this rapid fire going. Who's next? Where you from?
Hey, this is Bo, man. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. And I'm just calling to let you know, real talk, Zoe, man. You done changed a lot of people's lives, real talk. And me and my wife especially, we listen to your show all the time, and we went a year without having Sirius, so we missed you. You know what I'm saying about marriage, man, and we went through it. You know what I'm talking about? Listening to your show really helped us to look at ourselves and each other as, you know, as a couple and individually. So it's like, I don't know what's going on with the Foxxhole, really don't. But all I'm saying is you and Corey are the only reason why me and my wife got our Sirius. And if y'all leave, then hell, Sirius is out the window. I'm just being real with you, because the comedy on there is played all day, the same skits over and over again. So it's nothing else that's going to be entertaining. I can only listen to the same skits only so many times. So if you leave, man, the Corey, man, I don't know what's up with the Foxxhole, what the hell's going on, but I know some people get beside themselves, you know what I mean, once they get money, but somebody need to check their stuff. Me and my wife are very pissed off that you ain't going to be on there no more. Real talk.
Oh, man, I'm sorry, brother. Well, let me just say this.
Fan right
no,
there.
Just stay on with me. Stay on with me. Let me just say this. First and foremost, I have to thank Jamie Foxx, Marcus King, Jamie King, Niles Kirchner, Guy Black, and Greg Shelton. Those are the guys who brought me on to the Foxxhole. And Jamie Foxx, he and I, we never have been just OG homies like that. As a matter of fact, we started off on the wrong foot altogether. But he still had faith enough to say, nah, Zoe Williams is talent. Zoe Williams is good. It was Jamie Foxx who originally got rid of my two hosts. When I first started, I had Robin Thede and I had Jeff Brown. And Jamie Foxx told me in a meeting, okay, enough of those two. They're in the way. People want to hear what Zoe Williams has to say. No disrespect to Jeff Brown or Robin Thede, but it was Fox who believed in me and gave me that opportunity. So, you know, people go through whatever they're going.
You got to say, man. That's what we say. We still
okay.
You got to say.
Well, listen.
Man, we are really pissed off. You don't understand, though. Like, I was
I'm
off
sorry,
the road
brother.
for a year. I was off the road for a year, got Sirius Radio again just because of you and Corey. That's y'all the only two, and most of the truckers out here feel the same way that are black that listen to Foxxhole. Only reason why we got it was because of you and Corey. So if y'all leave, I'm telling you, Foxxhole messing up. Just being real.
Okay, well, let me tell you this. Just follow me. Make sure your wife texts me, ZO to 90210. You guys will be connected to my new show, which is on rmconair.com. And what's interesting about this, people are now just downloading these pods and watching these podcasts like they're, television episodes because it's visual. You get.
Yeah.
She said, I already did.
We did that for we call, man. Like, we was surprised. Like, when your show came on, we like, this is last show. What you mean this is last show?
This is
it.
Man.
Yeah, man. But let's get your call, man. I ain't trying to take up time. I know other people got stuff to say. So you have a good one,
brother,
man.
Thank
and we will be following you, man. And we love you, dog. And bless you, man, for real. From heaven above, dog. Just everything you do, bro. God bless.
Okay, thank you, brother. Appreciate it. And let me just say this, too. Let me tell everybody out there. I know I be dropping a whole lot of relationship talk, a lot of insight information, but I can't lie to you. I need everybody's prayers because I make horrible decisions. I was listening back to the show I did with Iyanla Van Zant, and she said, Zoe, just remember, the majority of people you meet are good people who so happen to have bad choices and have bad behaviors. And what happens is we'll label a person based off of their behavior and say they're a bad person. But we never connect with the intent of why somebody did whatever they did. Right? So just, pray for Zoe, because Zoe don't always make the best choices. Zoe be going through hell and high water sometime, and I need people to just keep some good, positive, powerful, uplifting energy on me. So I appreciate everybody. The final voice of reason, the VOR, is about to take flight. Somebody follow me. Text Zoe to 90210 855-369-9898. Still, text me, ZO, to 90210. Do it right now. This is how you stay connected. I need a call of action. I need people to move right now. Text ZO to 90210. Callers, who's next? Let's go.
Louisiana.
What? Where you from?
Bernard out of Louisiana. How you doing, Zoe?
Bernard from Louisiana. What up, man?
Not much, man. Dude, I've been sitting in my car in my driveway for the last 43 minutes because I just heard at the last second when I was getting out the car that you said this was your last show, man. I've been listening to you for 2 years, dude. No lie, my dude. I've been listening to you for 2 years. Your show has been so enlightening to me. Some of your best shows on religion helped me find myself because you told me truth is knowledge. You know what I'm saying? And it's meant so much to me, so. And right now, man, after you told me that, I ran in the house, man, got my laptop, and I said, man, I got to research this. What's going on? Why is this man leaving his show? This is one of the most important shows to me, man, and for the last 2 years. And let me say it like this. You're keeping it classy. You're not for one to drag anybody's name in the dirt or nothing like that, and that's a true deal of a Donnie McNabb player. No matter how they treated that man, he kept it classy, and that's what you're doing right now. The crap they got on the internet about what Jamie Foxx doing and why other guys have left the Foxxhole because he don't want to pay. I know you gonna keep it classy, gonna keep it 100, man. But knowledge is power, and I encourage everybody out there, man, to go check that out on the internet, man. One love, though, man, and I hope the best for you. And this ain't my last time I'm going to be speaking to you or following you. I got the text, and I'm going to put all that in there, bro.
All right. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Callers, call us and let us know how the voice of reason has affected your life.
Me.
Let me just say, man, I appreciate everybody's outpouring of love. And, I'm going to keep doing what I do. I got a new book coming out in February called The Relationship Dismount. How to stick the landing when you're breaking up with somebody. I'm going to show you how to do it properly. It's a cold show. Let me really quickly. We're about to bring in a legendary Foxxhole guest. One of the originals from Speedy's Comedy Corner, where I got my start. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, it's none other than Sexy Marlo in the building. Did you ever get your GED? Did you ever get your diploma?
Not at all.
Sexy Marlo, how you doing, baby? Welcome to the show.
I'm good. How are you?
I'm alive and well. This is the final voice of reason. The final one after 4.5 years.
What is that, a relationship book?
The voice of look at her. She ain't ever dipped in and seen another show going on in the my show, girl.
Oh, okay.
The voice of reason. Yeah, she from Compton, and a lot of
exactly.
things it just processes different.
You can't be using them big words,
right? She's got multicolored money.
Yeah. Exactly. Green, blue, brown.
How you doing, girl?
I'm good. How are you?
What are you doing here tonight? A lot of people need to know.
You told me to come down here and do your show, so I caught the bus.
Okay, Sexy Marlo is lying right now. I'm talking about tonight here at the J Spot.
Oh, we're doing the stiletto strut with a day.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
A day is beautiful. The stiletto strut is what it's like a a nightclub where the women get to show off their little
heels.
runway walk or whatever. Awesome. And what do? You MC the event?
Yeah. If that's what you want to call
Marlo,
it.
if you don't stop cutting up. See, you cutting up right now, and I don't appreciate any of it.
I mean, it's hot right now. You know, I got this wig on. You got me sitting here with this microphone on, and it's like 1,000 degrees right now.
How many people remember Sexy Marlo? Somebody call us right now at 855-369-9898. She had epic battles with Speedy. She had epic battles with Corey. And she battled everybody on Speedy's Comedy Corner. Hey, listen. Tonight's the last voice of reason. If you want to talk to me, if you want to share your story, whatever, inspiration, however I touched you, if there was a book you needed to get like this one, The God Genes Decoded, Volume 1. It's a great book about African culture and history. The culture that was lost. So is you doing a
thing like on relationships?
That's what you really don't keep up with me, do you?
You truly still believe in relationships?
Oh, you ready to battle now? 855-369-9898. Get to your phones right now. It's about to be a battle between Sexy Marlo and Zoe. Now, what in the hell is you asking me, woman?
Do you believe in relationships?
I do.
Really?
Yes.
Where are they?
What do you mean?
I mean, because they don't exist here.
Yes, they do.
Where?
They're just bad ones.
Pretty much, but
then they're relationships nonetheless. 20 years. 20 years. Look, somebody just put up their finger with a ring full of diamonds and said 20 years, pimp.
Marriage. Go ahead now.
I'm saying, listen, if I've affected your relationship positively or negatively, somebody call me right now and share that story. I appreciate the couple that just called me. Hey, if I can help,
her marriage is my age.
You married too, but
5 years of breaking up.
Wait, but the ring is on the wrong finger.
I know exactly.
Sexy Marlo done held up her right hand with the ring on the wrong finger. 5 years of breaking up. Somebody call me right now. 855-369-9898. 855-369-9898. Next, who's on the line? Caller.
Hello.
Hey, what's happening?
Zoe, what's up? It's Big Boy from Power 106 in L.A.
Big Boy from Power 106 in L.A. Really?
No. Yeah, man. Let me tell you, brother, for those who don't know, now I do terrestrial radio, but when I'm rolling, I'm constantly on satellite. And so one of the shows that I really do catch, and not just because this is the last one, let me call in, but I just sit back and I observe. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. And so as I'm rolling tonight, coming with my daughter from, taking her, we went to the nail shop and just went to Toys R Us. I'm sitting here in the car and I'm like, hold on, man, like the last show, and it's the same thing that other people are listening or other people that's calling in. It's like there's some great programs that you just, if you don't call in, people would say, oh, first time, long time listener, first time caller, that's real on my end. But with you saying last show, I was like, man, I got to pick up the phone and call this brother because I really just sit back and I listen. And the one thing that you do when you listen, man, is that if you got your ears wide open, you listen and learn. And I'm hoping that the future endeavors, man, that we'll be able to follow you and you still be able to crack that microphone, man, and speak into the people's ears and give the people the wisdom that you've been giving us for the last 4 years and some change, brother. I don't want to take too much time. I just wanted to call and tell you that I listen. I enjoy the show, man, and I'm a comrade. I'm a fan first, and thank you.
Man, hold on. Before you leave, you can't just bounce like that, man. Hold on. First off, indirectly, me and Big Boy go back so many years, man. I was over at Loud Records, man, with Fuzzy.
Oh, my God.
I was A&R back in the day. You was with the Far Side Security.
Bodyguarding.
Man, and we've been in the same circles, but not really connected. And the fact that you, who is L.A. legendary radio status, would call me and shout me out. I didn't even know you was listening, dude. We was at, I'm going to hit you upside the head with this one. You and I were at Joe's Universal Jamaican restaurant.
Oh, man,
I didn't say
it. Remember? Oh.
I didn't say nothing to you. You didn't say nothing to me, but we in there getting our grub, man.
Oh,
I'm
man,
just saying, man.
I love that spot. That was real Jamaican food, too, man. And you know it's good when you walk in and nothing match.
nothing, you know, everything you ordered, they don't have it today. You know what I'm saying? But really,
Wow.
man, I just wanted to call you, man, and let you know that I really, either at the house or in the car, man, that I really tuned in, brother. And I don't know exactly what's going on over yonder, but hopefully it's all good, man, and you continue to do what you're doing.
For sure, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate you deeply and sincerely, man. Thanks for the call. That was Big Boy.
Big Boy in the building.
From Los Angeles
Hey, Big
Radio
Boy.
Power 106. What's going on up in here?
Hi, Big Boy.
That's Sexy
Hello
Marlo
there.
and Guy Black.
How are
My
you?
brother, you be good, fam. God bless you, man. And I
you, brother.
want to give my real digits to you, brother, where we could just stay in touch.
For sure.
Hey,
Thanks,
hey,
man.
Big Boy, Guy Black. I got the digits. You want me to pass them on?
Wait, who's that?
Guy Black.
Guy Black.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Yeah, hey, guys, would you please be so kind as to do so, man?
Wow.
I
Thanks
will
again,
do that.
Big
I
Boy.
will do that.
Appreciate
Guys,
you.
you know I love you and your legendary status, brother. But y'all go ahead and do what y'all do, man. I enjoy you. I just had to call in, man. I couldn't sit
Wow.
in the car. I'm
Wow.
sitting in my driveway. So I couldn't even
Oh,
walk
wow.
in the house and get out the car. I was like, man, I got to call. I got you.
Wow.
Yeah, you got to get out the driveway. You know, crazy stuff happening in the driveway. Going in the
Yeah,
house.
tell me about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was in the driveway doing what? You know what I'm saying?
And then, what happened?
Right.
By the time you hit the news, I'd be in the car with like a white woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, so let me get on out of here. But y'all be good, fam. I appreciate you, brother. And God, make
No
sure
doubt.
that you shoot on my map.
I got you, man.
All right.
Later.
All right.
Man, God
Thanks
bless
again.
y'all, brother. Peace.
Thank you too, man. Thanks. Ladies and gentlemen, the Voice of Reason Radio. I used to call it a relationship help desk. If you're in trouble, call us. We've got the solution. We're about to take a quick break. You need to call me right now at 855-369-9898. I'm going back to callers. That was Big Boy. Can you believe that? Somebody text me right now. ZO to 90210. That's how you stay connected. I'm doing the Zo What Morning Show on Tuesday. Follow me over there. I'll be back at 2.2. Callers, I'm coming to you. Gentlemen, Zometheus Rising back in the building. This is the first time I've heard this song in about a year. Just reminds me of my old girlfriend. Somebody pray for me. Long breakup process has been very difficult, but out of that breakup process came my new book, The Relationship Dismount. How to stick the landing when breaking up with somebody, man. It was a tough breakup, still going through some of it right now. Heartbroken Zoe, I'm telling you. Somebody call right now. 855-369-9898. A lot of people have a misnomer that relationship specialists have perfect relationships, but we don't. We have tough times, man, and you know, we always want to look to somebody with all the answers to get us out of a difficult moment. But let me tell you, difficulty is a part of your relationship, and it's a part of your inner maturation. So once we recontextualize our beliefs about what conflict is, we'll be able to put it in its right perspective and see that it is beneficial for us to grow and become better people. Somebody call me right now, 855-369-9898. It is the final Voice of Reason. And I want to know how you feel about it. I want to know how the Voice of Reason has affected you. We just got a monster call from, Big Boy from Power 106 here in L.A. Let me do this really quickly. I got a couple of guests in here, and I want to touch base with them, and then I'm going right to callers. Sexy Marlo, could you go into depth about what this night is about on Thursdays here at the J-Spot Comedy Club? J. Anthony Brown, talk to us.
Thursday nights, we're here with a day from KGLH. We do the stiletto night where the ladies can come out and show off their nice, wonderful
There's a lot of
stilettos.
beautiful ladies.
Oh, yeah. You know, bring your baddest stiletto, and you can...
That's not a stiletto. That's some hospital shoes. She got on. She got on some male lady shoes. They nice stiletto. Put them down.
Don't make me laugh.
Look like 12 Kenyan ran in them shoes before she got them.
Don't make me laugh.
I'm sorry, Marlo. Go ahead.
But you guys can come down here and show off your beautiful shoes and also win shoes. We have drink specials that goes on, $5 margaritas. Ladies,
What's the address
free.
right now? What's the address here? You don't know?
No.
How she work?
5581 5581 West Manchester.
5581 West Manchester.
So you definitely black folk. You find stuff by landmarks.
Yes.
There's a KFC on the corner.
Yes.
There's a key shop.
Take the 105 exit to the. Yeah, that's how we follow directions.
If you went past the Enterprise, car rental, you went too far. Is that your way of it?
Exactly.
That's the GPS?
If you went past the big donut,
yes, you went
you
too
missed
far.
it. Right. You're at the airport right now.
Oh, God. And you, like I said, she MCs. So if you're in this area right now, come down, come see us, come meet Zoe Williams.
And ladies, it's free. Come on out. You know, laughter is good for the soul. You only got one life to live, so enjoy it. So come on out and hang out with me in a day and Zoe and
yes, yes.
That's a beautiful personality.
Yes, and one other person we have sitting in the studio with us right now is Billionaire PA, young inspirational dude.
Wait. You didn't say billionaire when I first sat down.
That's his name, Billionaire PA.
Oh, that's his name.
Yes.
Oh. Just keep going, Dan. Hell, I thought you were saying he was a billionaire. I didn't know that was his name. Well, you can keep going.
You can keep pushing with that.
No. That means he ain't got no money.
Oh, God.
We speaking it into existence. We gonna make it happen.
Billionaire PA is in the building. Billionaire, I'm telling you, inspirational guy from the bottom all the way back to the top. Very, very powerful kid. Being so powerful, his story, so moving, his documentary, which they're about to release this thing. It was sponsored by Procter & Gamble, man. Do you know how moving his story got to be? You got to connect with him. How can they do that?
Man, speaking of that documentary, man, it was amazing, man, to be in your 20s and somebody do a documentary on your life. Most people are just starting to live in their 20s.
Wow.
But that documentary will be out soon on Tide.com. Should be by the end of this month. You can connect with Billionaire.
And that's Tide that we use to wash our clothes with, right?
TIDE.
You got a lot of stuff going on, you know, like Tide washing powder. Now his name is like Billionaire. I mean, he got a lot of stuff to do with money, but he just ain't got none. You know?
She said washing powder.
Yes.
Oh, God.
You can go go to our website, man, and get motivated. See that I speak dreams into existence. I don't look for jobs, I create them. You can never have too much faith. God's on my team, who's on yours. The website is wealthymindsclothing.com. Follow me on Twitter at Billionaire PA. If you follow me, we en route to success.
Wow. And listen.
If you think it in existence, it'll come.
Yeah.
I wonder why some of the stuff I've been thinking about ain't came yet.
Because you from Compton. It's Compton thought.
So what you trying to say?
No.
It's like a blockage?
No.
The blessing don't come through Compton. It skips over Compton.
No. The culture in Compton is so rich and deep. And that community, even though scarred by many years of gang violence, is still a tight-knit community. Black folk know everybody down the block, around the corner. You understand what I'm saying?
It's gangbangers everywhere.
It's right. I remember coming to
gangbangers in Afghanistan, them the Taliban.
Now you're getting geopolitical now. Ghetto news by...
You trying to say Compton got the gangbangers now. They got some too over in Gaza and all the places.
Gaza gangbangers.
Yes.
Hey, but let me tell you something. The Gaza Strip Club, right?
Yes.
Let me tell you something.
You know what I seen?
I can't tell you something. You ain't been on radio in a while. You still cutting people off.
Popeye's chicken in Afghanistan. That was amazing.
Really?
Yes.
I wonder how that seasoning tastes on goat.
Yes.
855-369-9898.
Speaking into existence.
Right.
Call in.
Callers, I want to talk to you right now. Let's go. Who's on the line? Next.
Zoe, what's happening? This Slick.
What up, bro?
Compton. I'm the brother that called and said you articulate like Obama and Stephen A. a while back. I just want to tell you, man. Listen, I don't know if you've done it yet or if you've checked out this avenue, but you need to get whoever your manager is, and you need to try to get on the OWN channel that's on Sirius Radio, that's Oprah's channel or whatever it is, and try to take your vehicle to that channel because she'll respect your intelligence and what you bring to the table. And if it's too rich for her blood, then fuck her. But you should get at a shot because it's brothers like me who live in trucks, who drive all day. And I used to drive to San Diego on Thursdays, dog, and all I could do was like, damn, I got to be ready because Zoe finna come on. I'm talking about I would shut my girl down. Hey, listen, Zoe coming on. I got to call you back. So all these people that's calling, dog, I mean, I love the Foxxhole, but like that couple said, without you and Corey, it's like, what the fuck am I even listening to that shit for? So And excuse me, because I'm mad because I just heard you say it's the last show. I'm like, come on, this dude is too intelligent. And I almost tweeted you one day and said, you need to do a topic about how black, successful young people can't get their shit together. And I'm talking about in terms of shit like NWA breaking up, goddamn Outkast not being able to keep rapping together. Just why the fuck can't we have our shit together when we making money and shit is beautiful? It takes a goddamn fool to not see that Zoe Williams is the shit. Dude, I played the lottery, and all I used to think about, damn, if I hit, I'm going to get that dude, Zoe. We going to make a whole bunch of money. How wrong can I see that? How can somebody, and I'm not talking about anybody specific, but I'm just saying the powers that be. I don't give a fuck what's going on. You don't let Zoe go. You don't let Corey get away. I'm talking about natural talent, not people who trying hard, but people who talent comes too natural, like yourself. And before I go, man, I just want to say, dude, whatever you do, please try to stay on Sirius. If you got to get on another channel, because it's brothers who live in the truck who don't be in front of the internet, and we need you. I couldn't let my girl listen to you because I didn't want her bringing that shit to me, so I kept her away from you because I didn't want her too smart and shit. But listen, Zoe, man, I love everything you do, man. Hey, keep pushing, man. And again, try to get on Oprah channel so we can have you on satellite, man. Do what you got to do.
And that's a caller from Compton.
Compton's in the house without a doubt. Yes, I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Call me right now. Call me. Let me know. 855-369-9898. I so appreciate everybody. I need to hear from you right now. Tell us how this show has affected you. Text Zoe right now. It's a call to action. Text. This is how you stay connected with me. This is how you find out all of the things that I'm doing. Stay connected. Text ZO to 90210. 90210 is like the fancy Beverly Hills television show. 90210 is the zip code. Text it in the sender recipient number area of your phone, and in the text message area, just type in ZO, and you'll get my electronic business card. It has all of the means to stay in contact with me. My personal email address, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, all of that, YouTube page, all of that. Stay connected with Zoe Williams by texting ZO to 90210. Call to action. Do it right now. Callers. I'm coming to you. The final episode of The Voice of Reason coming to an end rather rapidly. Somebody call me right now and share your inspiration, share your story. What has this show done for you? What was your favorite episode? Mine, oh God, I don't know. There's so many good ones. So many good. What about the financial infidelity show that we did? What about the shows that I've done with Corey Holcomb when he and I teamed up? A lot of people love the teaming of Corey Holcomb and Zoe Williams because I'm the Smitty to his Hoppy. Somebody call me right now and tell me what shows were your favorite shows. 855-369-9898. Callers, who's next? Talk to me.
Zometheus Rising. What's good, bruh?
Zometheus Rising. 'Tis I.
This is Frank from Jersey. I talked to you last week, you and Coco.
Word.
On the election show.
Yes, that was a good show, man. We had fun.
Yeah, it was. Listen, bro, I got to tell you, I got a big pain in my brain right now that you leaving, man. You was the one that kept my intellect going, you know what I mean? And, I just want to call in and let you know that because there's a lot of nonsense out here on this radio, and you kept it real intellectual, for real. So, appreciate it all these years of listening to you.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, man.
And as far as favorite shows, I don't know if you remember the show. You had a young sister on the line. She was talking about she was invading her man's Facebook or whatever. And then he walked in the door screaming while she was on the phone with him.
Oh, yeah. When I had to talk that couple down, it almost sounded like domestic violence was about to go down.
Bruh, I was ready to call 911 for him. I ain't gonna lie.
Man, that was a cold show. And a lot of people thought it was staged, but it wasn't. That was a real show. The girl called in, and then the dude bust in while she was on the phone thinking she was talking to somebody, like cheating on him.
Right.
And I had to get him on the phone and talk him down to let him know he's on the damn radio show. Oh, it was a cold show. Hey, thank you, man.
I was coming back from Maine. During that show. I had to pull over. All right? Because I didn't know what was going to happen. But I will say this. Even though I had mad respect for you even before that show, my respect level raised like 100% for you
after that.
Wow. Man, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, the Voice of Reason, final show. Keep me in your prayers. Lord knows I feed off of prayers. I am greedy for prayer. I need it. Everybody reach out and just send positive energy, positive vibes to me, my family, and all of my future endeavors. The Voice of Reason is leaving the air tonight, and I need to hear from you. 855-369-9898. And again, you got to text me. It's very important that you text me. This is how you stay connected with me. ZO to 90210, ZO to 90210. That's my Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, my personal email address, and also links to the Zo What Morning Show, which I do on Tuesdays now at rmconair.com. It's the Zo What Morning Show. It's an incredible show. I got a white man, 65 years old. He's a doctor. He's a medical doctor. He's a psychologist as well as a trainer of negotiators. I mean, this dude is cold. He wrote a book called, international best-selling author, a book called Just Listen, How to Break Through to Anyone. Just Listen. It's a book about communication, listening skills. He's there with me, and I also brought back Jeff Brown. He's with me, too. And I tell you, these shows are very intense, very passionate, very funny, and very deep. So please follow me over there. But the best way to get me now is to text me, ZO to 90210. Even Billionaire PA just did that show with me, and we killed. You did it twice, right? Back to back.
2 times, back-to-back motivation. 1 week was motivation, the next week was wealthy.
You see that? This is what we trying to do. We trying to change the game. Somebody call me right now. Who's my next caller? Let's go.
What's up, Zo? This is Cold Case from St. Louis. How's it going?
Oh, man, I'm chilling, man. How you?
All right, man. I live in L.A. too, man. Hey, man, I hate to hear that you're gone, man. I've been driving these trucks for over 23 years, and when I got Sirius Radio, it wasn't for you. I wouldn't even got this. I like your conversation. I ain't had an argument over you between who was better than you or Steve Harvey. Now, of course, you know I'm going to say you. But, man.
Oh, man. Thank you, brother. That's a hell of a compliment, man. No, Steve Harvey is, that's a hell of a compliment.
Hey, man, but you are a black man. I learned a lot from you, man. So, hey, man, I hope you go to somewhere else like the other brother has said, and Big Boy. I hope you go somewhere else, man, so we can hear your knowledge, but you got a lot of knowledge. And, as me being a truck driver, it helps me out a whole lot. So, man, peace, and I hope you go somewhere else, man. I really do.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Next caller, who's in the building? Who wants to share their inspiration of the Voice of Reason? Talk to me right now.
Hey, Zo, this is Paris out of Akron. How you doing,
what up,
brother?
Paris?
Man, I'm
good,
so mad, man. I don't know what to do. I'm a UPS feeder driver, and every day, man, I go to work. And on Thursdays, I'm serious, man. It's Corey, and it's you, and I'm every Thursday. I'm like, man, my show coming on, such and such. It get me through my day. It get me through my week. Man, I'm so pissed. I don't know what to do. I mean, I've been following y'all, Black Men Revealed,
wow.
All the shows, man. And I mean, I don't even call shows. I just listen to everybody. I listen to, The Power, listen to Foxxhole. I just listen, and form my own view. But man, brother, you really talented. And, I know things don't last forever, but you really talented, and I'll be watching to see what you do and stuff, man, and keep your head up and keep going strong, man, because you really, really got the talent to do whatever you want to do.
Wow.
And continue, man. I look to see you on TV, man, more. I mean, with your own stuff. I know maybe it's 10, maybe it's 5 years, maybe it's 15 years from now, but I look to see you do your thing, and you stay strong, black man.
Well, thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Thank you very much for the call. We might want to change up the time limit on the prayer, though. It might want to be not so much 10, 15 years from now. I'm going to be an old man.
2 days.
Right.
Tomorrow.
Let's speed it up to an instant time right now. Let's get closer to 2 weeks as opposed to 10 years.
It's great how your callers call in. And for the callers that's listening out there, I've worked with Zo. Zo is one of the most mild-tempered people I have ever met. Always keep a smile on his face. Oh, he's just one of the greatest. So that's good that you get those calls in like that.
Wow.
You guys you sending in the right calls because he's a sweetheart.
Wow. Thank you, Marlo. But she hasn't seen the dark side of the coin. But
I know it's there. I know it's there.
It's there.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that.
You drink too many Red Bulls. It's there.
It's there. Oh, God. Who's our next caller? Talk to me. Who's on the line?
Hey, Zoe. Hey, Zoe, you got
What up?
Big O on the line, man. What's going on?
What's
I'm
happening?
I'm calling out of Bakersfield. Hey, brother.
Oh, what's happening? Bakersfield?
Yeah, let me explain something to you. I'm really excited because I'm driving and I'm getting excited about the show because I really love that. What's going on now, with this, what do you call this, election? They was afraid of us black people because listen to shows like yours.
Wow.
It's so articulate. I didn't know that many black people were that articulate and smart. White folks are afraid of that. They're afraid of people like you because you bring out the intellectual in us. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And I'm so happy and so proud to see my black folks that can stand up and hold a real intelligent conversation, about issues. And I've heard people on your show talk about issues that I didn't think they even thought about. You know what I mean?
Wow.
So in this election, it bothered me because how they try to suppress the votes and all that. I said, okay, all they're going to do is piss us off, and then we're going to go vote. But, people black folks are really more intelligent than they give us credit for. That's what they are afraid of. They're afraid that they're not afraid of us because we're black anymore. They're afraid of us because we are black and intelligent. And we know how to write, and we know how to talk. And we could be you can put a black person, man, in several different situations, and we can adjust. We can adapt.
Wow.
I can go to Compton. I can go in the jungle. I can talk in the jungle. I can go to the White House and talk. You know what I mean? It's a big deal. But losing you is like, man, that hurts my feelings, dog. That hurts my feelings because I was a high school dropout. You understand? I didn't graduate high school. And believe it or not, I know it sounds strange, but I learned how to articulate through people like you guys, right? Never knew that, never knew what, how you try to put words together and you don't know exactly what they mean. I know if you heard people before say stuff and you're like, they didn't know what the hell they was talking about. So now I know how to put that particular word in that sentence and make it work. And that's what you do for us. And a lot of brothers on talk radio, man. It sounds good. I'm praying for you, and I'm not even a God-fearing person. But I'm praying for you and hope that you get another spot somewhere that I can continue to listen to you. Because I work at the penitentiary. I work at 11-4 penitentiary. And it's hard. And the information that I get from you, I take to the prison. And I talk to them, and they look at me like, well, you was a ghetto guy a few minutes ago, and now all of a sudden you like presidential. You dig it? But that's only because people like you gave me that insight and gave me that education to where I can talk more intelligently. And that's what a lot of white people are afraid of. And they're afraid of you.
Let me say this to you, brother. I so appreciate you taking the time to call me, man. And I can definitely tell you and I are more alike than we are different. And my whole journey in life is to try to bring information to people that I understand. If I don't understand it, I won't share it. But if I understand it,
I couldn't get the information unless you brought it to me. Who's going to tell it to me? Who's going to tell it to me? My
I
friends,
appreciate you, man.
the alcoholics, the drug addicts, I'm not going to get it from them. I'm going to have to get it from you. Because I'm on another page, man. I'm 55 years old. You got a 55-year-old man that's giving you your props right now. You know what I mean?
Wow. Thank you,
and
man.
Like I explained to them guys in prison, I said, you know what? They said, oh, shut up, old nigga. Go sit down somewhere. I said, you're another young punk. I said, understand this, man. You would be lucky if you lived to be my age. I didn't get to be 55 years old being stupid. And I've done a lot of dumb things in my life, but what time in your life do you turn that around and turn a negative into positive? When does that happen? When does that happen for you? You know what I mean? I wish I had a talk show of my own because I got so much to say and so much information.
What's your name, caller? What's the caller?
I'm Big O. I'm Big O.
Yeah, Big O. We can tell Big O because we can't get a word in, Big O.
And Zoe, I'm gonna let him talk.
Yeah, you know, I'm trying to get my little piece in. Big O, just keep going.
And, you know, sometimes you just got to get out what you got to say.
Look, and he still ain't gonna let us get a word in. Look here, Big O.
Okay,
where you from? Where you from?
I'm from Bakersfield. I'm originally from Kansas City, Missouri.
Okay.
Oh, okay, Big O.
Well, let me just say, Big O, I appreciate the time you took taking to call us, man, and we're just gonna keep it going, man. Thanks for the call. We got to go to the next caller. Who do we have on deck? How does the VOR affect your life? Let's go deeper.
Hello.
Yes, sir. You're in the building. Talk to me. Where you?
Hey,
from?
how you doing,
What's
Zo?
your
This
name?
is Ryan Hill. We've met actually several times, and I want to definitely, you know, I'm actually kind of shocked, you know, when I heard you say the last show, because, you know, me and my wife, we actually listened to it a lot, and I'm actually really shocked that this is the last show, but at the same time, I am truly honored to have been graced with a black man who is intelligent, as well as, you know, keeping us aware of what's going on with trying to uplift us as a people. And I just want to give a quick story to people real fast, 'cause like I said, we've met a couple of times. One story
At the
in
conga
particular
room, right? At
is
the conga
the
room.
fact that you actually are a person who keep your word. I remember one time me and my wife came down to the conga room, and I've only had, you know, spoken to you a couple of times through email. And I asked in regards to you possibly, you know, putting us on the list for the conga room. Now, I'm thinking that you're going to be just like every other person that I've actually been in contact with in regards to, like, being a celebrity and stuff like that, just brushed me off. And I had my mother and father-in-law with me. When I got down there and I said my name on the list and you had me on there, I was really shocked. I almost broke down in tears, man, mainly because I'm from Chicago, and I have people in my own family. I'm in the process of doing like some really amazing things in life, and it's kind of hard as black people because different people, like on one of your shows when you said how while you're trying to do something positive, but then because other people are not on the same level as you, that they try to talk you off of your game or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But I really appreciate things like that, as well as if it wasn't for your show, I wouldn't have never heard someone like a billionaire PA, someone who went through, you know, like some really, like pretty much down in the dumps and to the point where he wanted to take his own life, but look where he's at today. And I know he don't know who I am for the most part, but we've been in contact through email, and I was shocked that he actually sent me an email back too. But like I said, all in all, I'm going to keep this short, and God bless you. I really appreciate you. Thank you for giving me the motivation. I'm in the process of doing a book and all different kinds of things. And we will in the future. I'm speaking it into existence. Me, you, billionaire people, billionaire PA, and people like that. We're definitely going to help to motivate black people and really, you know, just promote really, really positive black people, you know, and change the world perception of us. Because in order for us to change the perception of ourselves, we have to do it within ourselves. It can't be the other way around.
Wow.
God bless you. I love you, man. And
thank you, brother.
I really
Hold on, bro. Can you hear me, bro?
Yeah, he can hear you,
bro.
That's Billionaire.
What's your name, man?
Teron Hill. We've actually been in contact within the last couple of days. I know you got a busy schedule, but I'm glad that you actually sent me an email back, man. I was really shocked at that as well, too, because, like I said, I'm on the verge of doing some really amazing things, man. And you have, I mean, I know I'm not a Will Smith or anybody like that, but trust me, and trust and believe, I am a very positive and very motivated and talented and extremely just in the stratus type person. And you will be glad that you got in contact with me. Trust me. Bro.
Listen to me real quick. If you can, I want you to go.
Billionaire trying to talk to you, T.
I want to give you something, man, because listen, go. I can't remember the tweet, but go on there, tweet the word wealthy, bro. Tweet the word wealthy and tell me you called in on Zoe's show. I'm going to send you a Wealthy Mind shirt that say, speak your dreams into existence. I'm going to send that out to you tomorrow, man.
Wow.
Just to inspire you. You don't owe me nothing. I just want to inspire people like you, man. If you connected, you know, through people like Zoe and myself, and we didn't even know that, you know, God is on your team, bro. So I want to send you that shirt. Just tweet me, and I'll get your address on the email.
Wow. Thanks, Teron, for the call. Appreciate it. No, he said
tweet me the word wealthy, and I'm going to follow up with you, but you can email me your address where you want the shirt sent to.
Okay, I definitely would do that. But again, Zoe, man, thank you for everything, man. You have no idea how much inspired me. And that's it. You know, I'm not going to keep going on.
Yeah. Knock it off, T. You done did about a 30-minute sermon.
Sexy Marlo is in the building, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, Sexy Marlo.
Hey, call us. What was your favorite Voice of Reason episode? This is the final Voice of Reason.
So y'all getting all these calls. You guys are motivating people. You got the billionaire there, and y'all making people want to be wealthy. Can one of y'all pay my goddamn Hyundai off? I mean, they some motive. I ain't never seen.
Well,
I want a wealthy shirt too. I don't want it to say wear fair. I want it to say wealthy.
First off,
she gonna speak her dreams into existence on the Voice of Reason before we go off.
She got a 91 Hyundai, and the monthly payment is $750 a month, and that's not even including the insurance.
Exactly.
And she got to pay it off in 20 years.
I'm stuck with the finance company.
That
so I need
is
y'all
terrible.
To, speak this.
You just trade that in, and you can have my truck half of the week.
Oh wow! Look at that. You got a deal in place. Are you gonna do it?
Didn't you just hear the caller say he thought black people wasn't smart? No, black people wasn't smart.
Sexy Marlo in the building. She doesn't like to be called sexy anymore because she considers herself to be grown.
Internet stuff? Is this
is international radio on 3 continents.
Do you have to watch what you say?
No, you don't.
Okay, because y'all about to fuck my weed out.
What we about to do?
Hey, well, at least he asked.
Y'all are about to fuck my weed high off.
How so?
Because, y'all up here with all this black and sent out what is that billionaire sent it out to the atmosphere? And you'll get your wealthy stuff back. Don't have me going on my balcony when I go home.
No,
smoking
baby,
my joint. I'm going to send it out there in the atmosphere. Now, if it don't come back, billionaire, I'm going to whoop your ass.
Marlo, somebody call me right now, 855-369-9898. Somebody asked about the title of this book I was telling people to get. It's called Radical Self-Forgiveness, The Direct Path to True Acceptance, Tippin, COLIN, Radical Self-Forgiveness. The other book that I'm urging you guys to do this, build your library, study to show yourself approved. The God Genes Decoded, Volume 1. The God Genes Decoded, Volume 1 by R.A. Waldron. This is a call to action. Get out there and make it crack ASAP. And don't forget to text ZO to 90210. Once again, call to action. Text me. This is how you stay connected with me. You want to know when the next show comes on, right? You want to know when the book comes out, right? You want to know all this stuff. Well, guess what? This is the way you stay connected to Zoe Williams. You got to text ZO to 90210. You got to do it right now. It's call to action. Do it right now. Caller, who's next? Where are you calling from and what's your name?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What's happening? What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Leo Cologne from Newark, New Jersey. Black is beautiful, but brown is also down. Zoe, a Latino from New Jersey. You've inspired me. You've inspired us all.
Wow.
This is not the end of it. This is too big a thing to say goodbye. I need you to know you inspired a lot of Latin brothers as well. This is not the end, and I'm keeping it real short. Thank you from all of us. I know there's a lot of brown brothers out here saying thank you. I'm actually choked up because it's killing me that's the last one, man. This is my entertainment. I'm actually at work right now.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you. This ain't the end of it, man.
Thank you, brother. No, thank
Good
you.
night. God bless y'all.
Thank you.
Where you work at?
He's gone. You
gone?
You about to badger him. Hey, where you work
He
at?
said brown-skinned brother Latino. I know he owns something out there in New Jersey. Taco stand or something. You know what I mean? Orange cart or something. Corn cart or something.
Corn cart. Thank you for the call, brother. I so appreciate that. Call me. Share with me your VOR experience. What was your favorite voice of reason? How were you inspired? Text ZO to 90210. Stay connected. Text ZO to 90210. Now, who's our next caller? Who's on the line? Talk to us about your story.
Hey, this is Keita.
Hey, Keita.
Hi, I'm from Mississippi. I am a truck driver. And what I wanted to say, I really don't know of your show or anything like that, but I have heard of your show in truck stops through drivers, you know, sitting down eating dinner. And you guys evidently has overcome a lot of guys, you know, and I just got a satellite radio myself here about maybe 2 months ago, and I've been, you know, tuning in here and there, but I really don't too much know about the channels. But the Foxxhole, you know, I like the Corey thing because he's funny, you know, they really is blunt and say what they want to say on there. But it seemed like you know, kind of down on a lot of people because you're leaving now. So that's what I wanted to say, just sitting here listening. You know, you're in truck stops and you don't even know, you know, how many drivers is actually sitting there talking about the topic that you guys, you know, had to talk about at that time. I'm a lady truck driver. I'm like, who the hell is Zoe? Who the hell is Corey? You know, and I'm looking like, you know, everybody, you got to get a satellite radio, you know, and I'm like, hey, well, I don't pay no money for no satellite radio, and till I got one, you know. So now I'm starting to listen to you guys. So evidently, you guys haven't. Yeah, go ahead, Miss Sexy.
Hi, Keita. You drive an 18-wheeler?
Yes, I do.
You go ahead, girl.
That's what you interrupted her for?
Yeah, because I like to see them ladies drive them big old trucks.
Well, baby, let me tell you, and I'm going to tell you, it's mostly truck drivers calling in here, and they're listening to me now. I go by the name of Hot Chocolate on the radio. And
Hot Chocolate?
Trust me, I am hell and back. So I'm just telling you, your name is out there, Zoe and Corey. You know, I have heard so much about y'all talk shows, and just listening to you, it seems like you just messed up, Zoe. I'm not going to lie. You have hurt a lot of people so far. And too bad, because you didn't hurt me because I didn't tune into your show like that, but I'm listening to it now, you know, and I'm like, damn, I'm glad I didn't get attached because I'd have been calling cussing you out.
Well, thank you, Keita. I appreciate the call. We got
Keita, when you be driving past people, do you be looking down in their car?
I do, and I be looking for them naked men, girl. I'm not.
I knew it, Keita. I knew it. That's why I asked you that, girl. I know you be Peter gauging on the way.
Wow.
I knew you be Peter gauging, Keita.
You know, we women
Peter
drivers, you know, we have to keep
Keita, I knew you be Peter gauging, Keita. I knew it.
All right.
Thanks, Keita, for the call. Appreciate it. Call us right now to VOR. This is your final time. This is your final chance.
Keita say she be looking in the cars for the balls and stuff.
Wow. This is your final chance to say goodbye, to say hello, to say something, a prayer, a good send-off, a condolence. I don't know what you need to say, but how has the voice of reason helped, hurt, harmed, survived? I don't know. How has it helped you? How has it made your life better? Somebody call me right now at 855-369-9898, 855-Foxxhole. I'm at Fox 9898. Zoe Williams, the voice of reason. I got to take a quick break. Sirius XM, Foxxhole 98. But when I come back, I'm going right to the callers. I need you guys to reach out and share your stories. Deuces. Ladies and gentlemen, Zometheus Rising, the voice of reason, has returned to the Foxxhole for the final time tonight. What does this show mean to you? Contrary to popular belief, I don't know if Mr. Fox listens to the show or not. But I do know the brother gave me a shot when he didn't have to. So I'm deeply appreciative to Fox, Jamie Foxx, Marcus King, one of my close friends. You know, that's a good dude right there. Like I said, we all people. We make mistakes. I want to thank his wife, or his ex-wife. I don't know if I should be talking crazy. I'm just talking all willy-nilly like it's just you and me. But I want to thank Jamie King. I want to thank Niles Kirchner. I want to thank their sister, T. T. Rucker. That's the homie. Tight. I just want to thank all the people that support me. Like I said, I talk a lot about relationships, what we should do, and I'm like the rest of y'all. You know, I tell people what they should do, even though I may be in contradiction to what I'm telling you to do. I'm human. I make mistakes. And I'm about just laying them out in front of you. One of my favorite shows, man, is when I did the Dick Management 101 show. How to raise young boys to become responsible young men. And I had my 15-year-old son on the show, and I opened up the phone line so y'all could tell him what he should look for and how to, sidestep troubles. And That was a cold show. Dick Management 101. There's a book called Dick Management. I forgot the name of the author, but if you go to Amazon.com and you type in Dick Management, an incredible book about how to make a young man aware of the pitfalls of masculinity. You know, how to treat women, how to treat sexuality, how to, just a whole, it's so cold, a philosophical book, very deep. I think every young man, every woman should have this book. You know, Dick Management. That was a great show. What was your favorite show? 855-369-9898. I'm going to callers. Please, tell me where you're from. Tell me your name and how this show affected you. And don't forget, text ZO to 90210. Text ZO to 90210. This is how you will be able to follow me and stay connected with me. The Voice of Reason, Zometheus Rising, Zo What Morning Shows on rmconair.com. The new show. Please, please stay connected. Who's our next caller? What's on your mind? VOR, last show. Talk to me.
What's up, Zo? This Curtis Tate.
What's happening, man?
Hey, you met me about a year ago over at the Conga Room. You on my brother basketball team, Kevin.
Ah, yes. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, man. You're a great guy, man. I met you. You was real down to earth and stuff, which I thought you would be. And for all the people out there that can hear me, I'm gonna tell you like this: this dude is not reading out of a book of how the things that he say. This is how this guy is, man. He's straight up people. You can't fake some of this stuff. A lot of these guys are actors and putting on. You can't fake the stuff that Zoe does. So you a 100 cat, man. I want you to remain that way, dog. And big things is in your future, bro. I appreciate knowing you.
Wow. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Next caller, who's on the line? Share your voice of reason experience.
Ted.
Talk to me, Ted. You on the line. Let's go. Who's there for us?
Who is that?
That's you, Guy Black, talking.
I know.
Who's on the line for us right now? Who's our next caller? Somebody talk to me at 855-369-9898, the Voice of Reason. This is what we're doing. Who's on the line?
Hello?
Yes, I hear you.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm alive and well. How are you?
I am sad.
Why? Why?
I'm sad because you're leaving. But
I've been
I
asked
have
to
a
leave.
question. Well, first of all, let me answer your question. My name is Shonda, and I'm from St. Louis, Missouri.
Hey,
I
St.
can't
Louis,
really pinpoint a certain particular show that I really was. There's so many of them. But I did learn a lot from you, too. And I like hearing your opinions about different things. But I wanted to ask you, why are you leaving? Why are you leaving?
Hey, I think that's a question for the head of operations, Lord. He's he's a newly appointed Lord in my court. He is the Lord of Suffolk, but you know him as Guy Black, head of operations at the Foxxhole. Could you answer the young lady's question?
Well, is my mic on tech? 1, 2, 3.
Oh, get your voice wet. Oh,
No, we appreciate all our listeners. Actually, what we do this time every year is we shut the shows down right before Thanksgiving, and that's pretty much what it is. And in 2013, we don't know what's going to happen, so we're giving you guys an opportunity to say your last day.
You got to bring the brother back.
Well, that would be up to Mr. Jamie. That'd be up to Mr. Jamie Foxx and Sirius XM heads, and you know we're doing the thing we can do over here. So we thought we'd bring them back, for a few months, let them do their thing, and let the chips fall where they may. 2013.
And let me say this: this is
not only is it Zoe's show, it's my last show.
Right. But this is the interesting thing with Guy Black. A lot of people, Guy Black takes a lot of flack from a lot of people, But it was Guy Black.
Why is that, Zoe?
Let me just say, it was Guy Black who came. I think a lot of it is people who don't really know, people who are not really connected. They run off with their own beliefs or whatever. But it was Guy Black who said, Zoe Williams, what are you talking about tonight? And here I am going through my cell phone and going through 5 or 10 different scripts. I was like, I'm going to do this show, or I'm going to do this show. And Guy Black said, hey, man, don't do that. This is your final show, man. He said, you got to step in here and connect to the people because they might want to have something to say about this being your final show. I mean, I had a whole nother topic set up, so I'm doing this right off the top of the shoulders here. And I just appreciate everybody who's reaching out and sharing their feelings about the voice of reason. Please share, pray, and when I say pray, I mean pray for just the well-being of everything, that we will have another platform like this to be able to get this information out, because that's what I'm about. I'm about inspiring people. But that's how I inspire myself.
Yeah.
Being able to connect with people is how I get inspiration. And like I said, I'm not a perfect person. I'm a flawed person. And these shows have been cathartic for me. This is my therapy, to be able to bounce hard questions off of you guys, and you guys share that information and reflect it back to me. So I appreciate everybody that's calling. 855-369-9898. Next caller, who wants to talk about it? Voice of Reason experience. Let's go.
Hello?
Hello? Yes.
Hello?
Yes, hello. How are you?
Oh, this is Jennifer.
Hi, Jennifer.
I'm calling from Tennessee. And I
You're
just
calling
got off
from where?
From Tennessee.
Tennessee, my hometown. Tennessee.
Really?
Chattanooga.
The volunteer state. I'm from Chattanooga, girl.
Okay, I'm in Nashville.
All right.
And I got off from work, and I just got in my car. I hadn't heard you on the air in a couple months, and I was, a little disappointed. But now I'm really disappointed because I'm hearing this is your last show.
This is it.
Oh, my God. I mean, I'm disappointed because, listening to you, made me rethink a lot of things in my life, about what's going on in the world and about relationships and, that's just one of my concerns is, young ladies in relationships, men, the young people.
Right.
And,
well,
it's just so disappointing.
It's tough. It's tough, and I appreciate your call, and I'm so thankful that you would reach out and share your sentiment about the show. And just trust me, I'm going to keep working. I'm going to keep working entertainment-wise. I'm going to keep working as far as, trying to get this information out. But most importantly, I want all of you guys to know that I'm going to keep working on myself. I think the better I get, the better I am to you guys. And I just need you guys to stay connected to me. And the best way to do that right now is to text ZO to 90210. You got to text me right now because this is how you stay connected with me, okay? I appreciate you all. Let me do this too. Please go support the young gentleman who's on the air with me right now. It's Billionaire PA. When I tell you I'm linking up with a new kind of energy, I feel like Miles Davis. Let me tell you a story about Miles Davis. A lot of people don't understand how intricate and how developed jazz music is. It's probably one of the most complex forms of music on planet Earth. And it was created out of poverty. It was created out of, downtrodden, just broken down, dilapidated social situations. And it produced this beautiful music. And the thing that I like about Miles Davis so much is that he always dated younger women. So when he dated a younger woman, he was already getting bored with jazz music the way it was being played. And the young woman infused new energy into him. And she introduced him to Sly and the Family Stone, and then they started experimenting with jazz and funk, and they created Weather Report, groups like that. And by when the dust all settled, we have a new form of music that was created because of Miles Davis experimentation, with the proficiency of older people and the young, energetic vibrancy of the youth. It created fusion jazz. Well, I'm feeling the same way because I'm connecting with young people like Billionaire PA, and I'm connecting with young people like Ice Life. Right now, I'm actually co-producing Ice Life's new album. Ice Life is an internationally known spoken word artist, educator, performance artist. I mean, the dude is an author. He wrote a book called Pistols and Prayers. Me and this guy are creating curriculum for inner city youth at these white schools. And it's no racist thing. It's more about going in there and providing for and supporting for African American men who are, the youth, man, they're being attacked because they don't behave a certain way. So they get labeled a certain way and then they get kicked out of class. So I'm doing an album with this kid, helping him produce that, while at the same time writing curriculums for him. We were at my son's high school today, as well as Pacific Palisades High School. We were at Santa Monica High. That's my son's school. He's a 10th grader, second-year varsity player. You know how we do. But listen, I'm trying to connect with this new energy, with this new vibe, to be able to do something, that can redeem myself. Because that's me. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to put it out there on you. Every time I do a show, I try to redeem myself. Some foolishness, some folly that I was a part of. You know, I'm the type of person, man, that unconditional forgiveness is my religion. And if I do something wrong to somebody, if I've crossed somebody, I try to spend the rest of my life trying to find something meaningful to redeem myself with. So I just appreciate everybody that's here. Wealthy Minds, brother, please tell us one more time where they can find you, because I want people to support this brother like you would support me. I want you to get out there and support this brother, you know, just a torrent of support, because this is one that pulled himself up from the bottom, and I'm so appreciative of his efforts for himself. Wealthy, where can they find you?
Please go to wealthymindsclothing.com, wealthymindsclothing.com, if you need any inspiration, if you need faith. You know, you can't find a job, you want to create one, you know, get the I don't look for jobs, I create them shirt. Whatever type of inspiration you need, I created all of these inspirational quotes, which were personal situations that I went through, and I turned all my negativity into positivity and just wanted to give back and help people speak their dreams into existence, regardless of what people say about you. Never put your dreams in nobody else's hands, because they'll never love your dream like you do.
Wow.
Go to wealthymindsclothing.com. Tie yourself to greatness before failure chokes you. Wealthy.
Wow. And let's get deeper. The same thing he just said applies to relationships. That same premise he just gave you applies to relationships. Come on, man. First off, you got to dream in stereo. Stop dreaming in mono. Stop dreaming in black and white. You better dream in surround sound. You see what I'm saying? Most people have fragmented dreams, so they get fragmented results in reality. Most people dream about having a house and the white picket fence and having a picnic in the backyard to show off that new house, but they're not dreaming about the second mortgage, or the upkeep, or the water bill, or damages. They not looking at, you know, none of the things that make it. Oh, termites. How do we deal with that? They not looking at all of the responsibilities that come with it. They just want the amenities. Well, guess what? Life is lived in stereo. And if you keep having monolithic dreams that are in mono, dreams that aren't in full color, Dolby surround sound, you're going to have a fragmented, limited experience that's coming back to you. So this is why I try to do these kind of shows. Again, go text Zoe to 90210. That's how you stay connected. Caller, who's next? What's your VOR experience? The final voice of reason. It's come to an end tonight. Share what you got to share. Who's next?
What's up with you, Zoe? This is Dion from California.
Dion from California was cracking.
Nothing much, man. I'm not even going to tell you, like, you know, like I don't feel bad, because I know it's going to be something better, you know, just like how God says, you know, whatever position you win, he take you out of it to put you in a higher position. So, you know, I me personally don't feel bad, because I know it's going to be somewhere greater, some position greater. And I want to tell you, you know, me as a young man, you know, you have inspired me, some of the things that you say, you know. I'm only 21, and I started driving, you know, as soon as I hit 21. And, you know, I got a little brother, and, you know, I got a lot of younger people that, you know, I try to motivate, or, you know, the things that you say, I try to make up some little words or something to say to them, you know. But, you know, I know God is going to do something amazing, something that's unexplanatory. And, you know, I know God is going to keep you in his hands. And, you know, I just pray that he covers you in the blood, and I know you're going to be all right, man. I got all faith.
Appreciate it. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me tonight. The VOR, final show. If you got something to say it right now. Caller, you're on the line. Who's next? Hello, caller.
Yeah, what's going on, Zoe, man?
What's up, brother? Talk to me, man.
Yeah, man, I'll co-sign that last caller, man. I'm a truck driver, too, out here, man. You know what I'm saying? We gonna miss you out here, bro.
Wow. Appreciate it, brother. I really do, man. Thank you so much for taking the time. Appreciate you deeply, man. Go ahead.
If you don't mind me sharing my favorite moment, man.
Absolutely.
You had a lady call a little while ago, and she was talking about her nigga, man. Her nigga picked up the phone, and you just became like a mediator to their relationship, man. That was like my best moment. You know what I'm saying?
I remember that. That was cold. That was cold, man. I appreciate that. I had to mediate that situation, man.
Yeah, man. We're going to miss you out here, though, bro. You know, like being out here on the road,
you know, it's certain shows at different times of the day, you know what I'm saying, we listen to, so, and this was one of them shows, so, man, like I said, man, big up you, man, and God
Thank you,
bless
brother.
you, and
I
all you
appreciate
do,
you.
bro.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Next caller, who's on the line? Your VOR experience is needed. Talk to me.
Hey, what's up, Zoe? How you doing, brother?
How you doing, brother? Who is this? Where you calling from?
Man, this is Mike from Colorado. I'm originally from Ghana, West Africa, and I have been spent this the first day. I don't know if I
Ghana
ever
from West Africa. What? You calling from Ghana? Wait a minute. Hold on. You calling from West Africa right now?
No, I'm not calling from West Africa. I live in Colorado, but that's where I'm from.
Okay. All right. You from Ghana. I got it. Okay. You was about to blow my head off, man.
Like I said, Thursday is going to be crazy with my truck. You know, I don't know about anybody else, but Thursday will be fucked up now. I don't know what to do, man. For me, seriously, like you, I don't know what the hell to do, man.
Wow. Thank you for the call. I appreciate it, brother, man. I'm sorry you were breaking up. I was going to try to blame your phone on you being in Ghana, but you down the block and the phone ain't working, brother. I appreciate it so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Call me right now. Who's next? Who's on the line? Share your VOR experience. Talk to me.
How you doing? This is Ken
Final
from Iowa.
voice of reason. Huh? It's who from where?
This is Ken from Iowa.
Ken from Iowa. Holla at me, man.
Hey, man, first of all, I'm going to say some more to be to all my Masonic brothers out there. One of your shows I missed, bro, and a friend of mine told me about it, was the show that you had on about the Masons, talking about the Masons. I missed that show, man. I was hoping y'all
that was
re-aired
a
it.
cold show. Woo, that was a cold
It
show.
was a cold show, brother.
Yeah,
But real quick, man, I've enjoyed your show. One of my partners out here that drive trucks also, he enlightened me about your show. I started listening. I've enjoyed your show, man. I also enjoyed the show when you was talking about the lesbian females. I enjoyed that one also.
Oh,
but
yeah,
keep it up,
yeah.
bro.
That was crazy.
Keep it up, bro. I wish you the best in your endeavors.
Right.
Have a good one.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And again, a lot of people are asking why this show is getting taken off and this and that. Just know this is a comedy network. And, you know, the powers that be want comedy. But this is what I would say to the powers that be in terms of comedy. Even the greatest comedians had to dig down deep from some pain, from some hurt. You look at Richard Pryor. His whole act was based on being, you know, confronting, you know, the realness of what he went through as a child. You know, being raised in a brothel by his grandmama and the whole situation. The funniest comedians are the ones that are connected to the truth of themselves. The ones that will share that kind of truth. Paul Mooney, Richard Pryor, George Carlin. They speak from a place of hurt and pain. Even Lenny Bruce. So what I'm getting at is the description on your Foxxhole description says this is a lifestyle channel. And you got to understand comedy and pain go hand in hand. So sometimes the shows that they put on might not be just comedy, but it might be some kind of food that can feed the community of people that are listening. Yeah, there's a time to laugh, but there's also a time to think. There's a time to be considerate. There's a time to go deeper, you know. And I thank Jamie Foxx for taking the risk by saying, yeah, he's not a comedian. I'm going to put him on an international platform, a show that is airing on 3 different continents, and I'm going to remove his co-host, and I'm going to let him, if he going to fly, he going to fly. If he going to fail, he going to fail. But I appreciate the brother Fox for just going ahead and doing that, because he didn't have to. But I'm going to say it again. Just have faith. We're going to do something. I need positive prayers, and I need inspiration. Somebody tell me about what this thing is going to be in your life. Call me and tell me what the Voice of Reason has done for you. What time is it right now, Black? What are we looking like?
It's about 11 on the West Coast, on the East Coast.
Oh, 11 on the
8 on the, you know how we do it.
Damn, we over. Oh, hey, Black, can I ask a favor for the final sure? Because this might be it.
Here we go.
We over 2 minutes.
Wait a minute. You know you're supposed to wrap up at 8.
Ah, damn, I just kept going.
Let's go to your callers, man. See if they want you to be on a little longer.
Callers, if you want me to stay on just a few more minutes longer, somebody reach out right now, 855-369-9898. Caller, who do we have next? Black, you going to give me a little bit more time?
If
I'm
they
here.
say yeah, if they want.
Oh, we got a caller. Okay. Woo. Okay. What's up, brother? Talk to me.
Hey, what's happening?
What's up, man?
Whoa, what's happening?
What's up, brother? I hear you.
You hear me?
Yes, sir. I can hear you. What's happening?
Hey, bro, they need to keep you on the air because you know what I mean? We got a real intellectual, pro-black brother dropping nothing but informative topics. And you know what I mean? You put a different perspective on it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Fox too smart for that. He ain't going to let you go if that's what they're doing, man. You just, you know what I mean? All I need to tell you, Playboy, stay up and live long and keep dropping that knowledge. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, brother.
Appreciate
it,
man. We need that in our life, man, from a brother up from Louisiana, you dig? I'm going to tell you, man, you put a different perspective on how you be coming at it. Because first on top, when I hear something that you be dropping, you know what I'm saying? I be like, oh, man, whoop-de-whoop. But then, you know what I mean? You put that different perspective on it. And you know what I mean? It feels good to hear a real brother. I ain't never met you or nothing, you dig? But I feel like you're a real brother and you got knowledge, man. And that's what the masses need to hear, man. So, you know what I'm saying? Stay up and live long. Keep doing what you're doing. Ain't nobody gonna throw away no gold. So, you know what I'm saying? Hey, if it don't happen, you know what I mean? You're gonna bounce back and on something else. But I don't think,
Thank you, brother.
you know, Fox gonna let you go, man. So all I'm gonna say, bro, stay up and live long and keep doing your thing, man.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Yo, Guy Black is going to give us a few more minutes. Callers. Get at me right now. Black, you going to give me the minutes or no? You know I need the minutes.
Let's call on the phone. Let's see what they're saying.
Callers, can I stay on a little bit longer? Somebody talk to me right now. Who's next? Where are you calling from? What's your name?
Hi, this is Latrice from Ohio.
Yes. Hey, Latrice from Ohio. Talk to me, hon.
I'm really going to miss your show. I'm a nurse and I work an hour away from home and I listen to your show all the time. And just the knowledge and their energy and the positivity that you exude from your show, I'm going to miss it so much. And I know the best is yet to come for you.
Thank you, honey. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Next caller, who's on the line? What's your VOR experience? Share it right now. We're about to go off the air for good. Share it right now. Let's go.
Hello?
Hello, you are on. Let's talk.
All right. Hey, Zoe, nice to hear you again. I'm just calling in for the first time. I'm sorry it's your last show. My favorite show was when I first heard about you when you had Tariq Nasheed on. Those were some of the greatest shows I've heard ever. I really appreciate your show, man. I know you got time limits, but look, check this out. You're going to land on your feet. It's all good. People, luck out for knowledge like this. You can't get it nowhere else, man. I really appreciate you, bro.
Wow. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Next caller, who's on the line? Share your VOR experience. Talk to me right now. Let's go.
Zo, what's up, brother, man? This is Torrance, man, from Miami, man. How you doing, brother?
I'm good, brother. Let's talk. How you feel? Let's go.
Man, I'm not feeling too good to hear this your last show, man. But, you know, I done went through the emotions of going high and low. You know, I done got in trouble with my woman, listening to a couple of your shows, giving us some advice on how to spy on me. I done had some good episodes, you know, but, man, overall, brother, I appreciate everything that Jamie has allowed you to be a part of this show, man. Like I said, you and Corey are pretty much the only reasons I still listen to this station, to be quite honest with you. I don't know why you're leaving. I don't know, man. My radio been acting up. I'm calling Sirius, and I'm probably going to drop this Sirius when we get off this phone. But I appreciate everything, man. You brought great knowledge. You're one of the most inspirational guys I've never met, but you're one of the most inspirational guys that I've ever dealt with in my lifetime.
Thank you, brother.
You know what I'm saying? You pretty much enlightened me to a lot of different things. But I wish you the best in life, and I need to find a way to keep connected with you. I heard your...
Hey, text me. Text me right now. Text me right now. ZO to 90210. And I'm going to explain it. You put ZO in the message portion of your text message, and where the numbers go, in the sender portion where the numbers go, you put 90210. Text ZO to 90210. And I'm telling you, everything that's on me, every means to stay connected with me, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, even my personal email address, you can contact me right there. So text ZO to 90210. Thank you for the call. I appreciate it. Who's next? Who wants to talk to me right now? Share your VOR experience. Get at me right now. Next caller, chime in. Let's go.
Hey, Zo, this is LaJuan calling all the way from Alabama, man. Reaching out to you. You know, I just want to tell you, you know, to speak the word only. You know, without that word, we have nothing. I don't care what money somebody offers. If we don't have that word, man, if we don't believe it in existence, everybody talk about speaking in existence, but I've been enlightened, and the new word for 2013 is believing in existence. You know what I mean? Because faith is the substance of things, hope for the evidence of it unseen. So you ain't going to see it yet, but we got to believe it. I just want to thank you all for getting me on here, man. I almost lost signal, but whatever. I was actually traveling. I ain't been too long. I actually passed through chat, headed up to North Carolina, but I just want to thank you all for giving me the time and the opportunity. You know, like I said, I was kind of
leery about... Wait a minute. Before you go.
What part of Alabama you from?
Billionaire is from Alabama, so he wants to connect.
Huntsville, Rocket City.
Oh man, I went to UAB, man, in Birmingham, Alabama.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I have. As a matter of fact, kind of give you a little history about me. One of my cousins graduated. I think they slept on him last year, but Terrell Zachary, he graduated with Cam Newton. I actually got a chance to meet Mark Ingram. He came out one of the clubs. If y'all would come through, I'm just going to shout out to Focus Live Entertainment, Huntsville, Alabama. You know, we haven't been too long. Just had one of the girls out from Basketball Wives LA or whatever. I think her name was Gray or whatever.
You promoting your whole get there.
Hey, listen, bro, I appreciate you, man, for like that inspires me, man, that Alabama is on the map in some type of way. Thank you for calling in, man. You just motivated me. I appreciate you. Stay positive and keep believing in your dreams and execute them.
There we go, man. I appreciate that caller.
One of the baddest coaches at UAB down there is Mike Davis.
Mike Davis.
Don't know about
we
Mike
don't know
Davis.
Mike
Basketball
Davis.
coach. Bad boy.
Okay. Hey, you gonna hook me up with my son? My son needs him.
He was the coach of Indiana University. Took them to the Final Four.
Hey, let's not talk about it. Can you hook us up?
I
Get my son on the prospect list.
I'm more concerned with his academics. I'm not.
Oh, he's at a 3.5 right now.
I know. Tell him to get to 4.
He's cold blooded. He's at 3.5.
4.0 and then holler.
He's in Chinese too.
Yeah.
Don't even. And that's Chinese 2.
Chinese 2.
Yeah, I don't even speak
That's
good
TWO.
English.
Chinese 2. Like he's a young African American kid mastering Chinese. He knows where the economy is shifting. Watch how valuable he comes out of college. Like
I get that.
Speaking Chinese, African American, all up in China somewhere reading it. You want some hung chung bang chong? Yeah, let's order that for them real quick. That's my son. Cold blooded. Guy Black, you better back up. Caller, who's next? Talk to me about what's happening.
Okay, that's the end of the show. Thank you very much. We appreciate you calling. That's the end of the show.
Caller, who's next? Talk to us about your VOR experience. Caller. Who's on the caller? Talk to me.
Oh, she got
What up, man?
This is Andrew from Kingston, Jamaica.
From Kingston, Jamaica. Talk to us, brother. What's happening?
Man, I enjoy this program, man. I'm going to miss it.
Oh, brother, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Thank you.
This guy, you usually call your program, Low Life.
Oh, the guy Low Life. Wow. Where is Low Life? I don't know where Low
I
Life
always
is,
enjoy
but
the guy when
hopefully...
he call your program. I haven't heard him from a long time now.
Wow, yeah, he's been, I don't know where he's been, but he was damn near a celebrity because he called in to every
Alabama.
show. Yeah,
from
from Alabama.
Yeah.
But I appreciate you calling. Thank you so much. Next caller, who's on the line? Who wants to talk about their voice of reason experience? Get at me right now. Text ZO to 90210 right now. Let's go.
Hey,
caller. Yo, what up?
Hey, how you doing, brother?
I'm good, man. What's happening?
All right, man. I just want to spit a couple of words to you, man, and let you know. I'm a truck driver, man. I'm from Arizona. And, it's one thing to sit up in this truck and laugh all day, man. Then, at the end of the day, man, you start hearing some real words, man, about relationships, and that's one thing that some of us truck drivers need, man. You get a good understanding on how to function in some of these relationships, man. So I just want to let you know, man, that I got faith in you carrying on with your success, man, and it ain't no doubt about mine. We can hear you again, brother.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate the call. Caller, who's next? Who wants to talk about the voice of reason? Get at me right now. Share your story. 855-369-9898. And this is your personal contact in getting with me. Text ZO to 90210. And also, I'm telling you, I urge you, I need you to go get this book, The God Genes Decoded, Volume 1 by R.A. Waldron. The God Genes Decoded, Volume 1 by R.A. Waldron. It's very important. I got people passing the book around. I have a physical copy in front of me. It's one of those books, man, that talks about your lost history, and I always try to get people to read to show themselves approved, study to show themselves approved. This is one of those books I think you should support. The God Genes Decoded, Volume 1 by R.A. Waldron. Holla at me right now, Z-O. Text it to 90210. Text Z-O to 90210. Who's my next caller? Caller, share your VOR opinion. Let's go. What's your favorite moment? Let's talk about it.
Hey, Zo.
Yo.
Hey, man, it's Red Lewis from Atlanta, man. I talked to you once before.
Oh, yeah.
All your shows been a great highlight to me. I'm a truck driver, plus I'm a Mason. I caught all that, Uncle Ruckus. I caught everything every Thursday. I changed the time zone on me, though. But I found it.
Well, man, I appreciate you for staying connected with me, man. And if you got a cell phone, this is a call to action. Just text ZO to 90210. Just text ZO to 90210, brother.
Going to miss you, though, buddy.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. I really do. I appreciate all the sentiment. Please call me right now and share the voice of reason, how it affected you, how it inspired you. Talk to me about your favorite episodes. Talk to me about the highs and lows of the show and what you want to see from me in the future. Somebody call me right now at 855-369-9898. I'm getting a little somber right now because it's winding down for real. So if you want to get your point across, somebody get to your phone lines right now at 855-369-9898. Next caller, share your VOR experience. Talk to me.
Hey, so this is your boy DJ Eddie D, man. I normally connect with you through Twitter.
Oh, okay. All right, brother. Talk to me, man. What's happening?
Yeah, man. All I gotta say to you, man, I've enjoyed the show. I actually plan my Thursday night runs according to when your show come on. So I leave Atlanta kind of late, so I'll catch the show when I get to Detroit. It'll be right when it's finishing. So I'm kind of going. True talk, man. The only thing I gotta say, man, the last thing, so I make it short and sweet. Power is key. Knowledge is key. And we should get a petition going to get you on the power of 128 on Sirius, but we'll see how it goes.
Wow. Guy Black wants to say something to that. Thank you for the call.
That's funny that he mentioned that because that's who we're talking to try to get your show over on that station.
Wow, did you guys hear that? A revelation from Guy Black. What is that again, Guy Black?
I said that if you're a nice guy. No, we're trying to talk to them over there about putting you on one of the stations on Sirius XM outside of the Foxxhole.
Wow, there could be life.
Then we'll run promos on the Foxxhole telling people where you went.
There could be life to the voice of reason after all. If you want to know about it, somebody call me right now at 855-369.
There's a lot going on behind the scenes.
9898. If you want to call me, just call me right now and share your VOR experience and moment. This is what we're trying to do. What was your favorite episode? I'm telling you, somebody got to send me the Dick Management Show so I can hear my son field those calls from all of the men that were saying, now, this is what you do, boy. I know you're a basketball player, so they're going to be coming after you. So what you do is you ignore them and take a cold, somebody told him to take a cold shower whenever he gets those urges. And the dude said, take a shower, but take the basketball in the shower with you to remind you of what you should be focusing on.
I don't know why.
What kind of plan?
I remember that, but you didn't stop him from.
Right. What is he going to do with the basketball naked in the
basketball? That's some pedophile stuff right there. I would have stopped that call immediately.
No, but when I tell you we've had some amazing topics, we've had some amazing guests. I mean, when the earthquake hit, we had Macy Gray come on, and we did a live podcast Ustream with Macy Gray, and we were doing a fundraiser all at the same time for the people of Haiti. I mean, we've done some. What about the show with everybody on at the same time? Jesse Jackson, Michael Eric Dyson. Right, what's the young brother?
We did that in D.C.
What's my guy's name? Jeff in D.C.
Yeah, Jeff Jones.
Jeff Jones. Yeah. We had Jeff Johnson. We had all of these cats on. Marion Barry. Everybody was on at the same time.
What's her name? Desiree, that used to be the publicist for
Michael Jackson. Yeah. Everybody was on this show at the same time. Let me tell you, a lot of these shows are on YouTube. I hate to say it, but damn, a lot of them are there. You can pull up the Voice of Reason on YouTube or Zo What morning shows on YouTube. You can see all of this stuff. I mean, listen to the impact of Jamie Foxx and his ability to put together a radio program, a radio network, wherein the content can't live anywhere but where he created it. I mean, we created the fad of people, like you look at the Breakfast Club in New York, they knock off Foxxhole. No disrespect to them, but we created that template. Before them, you never saw people recording talk radio and bootlegging it up to Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. You ain't never seen that before the Foxxhole? No. Come on, man. This is the type of innovative radio stuff we've been doing. So if you want to stay connected to Zoe Williams, text ZO to 90210. Next caller, what's your VOR experience? Talk to me right now.
Hey, Zoe. This is Johnny from Houston.
What up, Johnny?
Yeah, man. I'm 39-year-old white male, and you have brought so much knowledge and over a broad spectrum of all your shows, man, is top notch. You just need to keep it up, and we need to keep you on here, man. I got a schedule. I keep it for Thursday evening. I know you coming on, and just unbelievable, man. I sure appreciate everything you do for us out here on this here road.
Wow. Thank you so much for calling, man, and I appreciate you sharing your ethnicity and your age, and you should have just gave me your social security number so we can go ahead and start a little business. But I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate it so much. Somebody call me right now and share your VOR experience. Talk to me. Next caller, what's on your mind? How do you feel about the show leaving?
Hi, Zoe. This is Tammy from Texas.
Tammy from Texas. Talk to me, Tammy
Yes.
from Texas.
I've called you a couple of times. I sure hate that they're falling asleep by letting you go, because you are one of those powerful young black men that help direct and help our other men mature, the young and the old. So, God Black, I know you're listening. Make sure he gets on another station. Make sure, because we can't let we have to make sure he has a platform.
Tammy,
we have to make sure. Yes,
I'm listening to what everyone's saying.
This is Guy Black talking to you, Tammy.
I'm listening to what everyone's saying, and they keep saying letting you go. We're not letting Zoe go. It's
yes, they are.
Stop it.
It is the truth. That's what you told me.
You're right. You're not letting him go.
No, Tammy, we let him go a few months ago.
I understand what you're saying, but you're taking him off a station where people could actually hear him. Who, I mean, really, we as black people, we want to laugh our whole life, the rest of our lives. I don't think so. We want to be informed. We want to have, we have different types of issues. Zoe never lets us rest on, what shoulda, coulda, woulda. What are you going to do to make it better? He don't let us rest in poverty or let women talk so bad about bad dads and dads talk about moms. Yeah. He makes sure that we see both sides of the coin. So we need that, because guess what? The reality is nobody else is doing it. Nobody else is talking about our needs but Zoe Black. With Zoe. That's the only one who's talking about our needs. So he needs to stay on the air. Yes, he needs to stay on Fox, because guess who's listening to Fox? We are.
Wow.
We are listening to Fox. Everybody's not listening to the power,
I'm gonna be honest,
because the power is over the top.
On the truth.
But we're listening to the Fox. So come on now.
Wow. Thank you so much, Tammy.
Well, what
from
we're
Texas.
trying to do is give you the best we can. Normally in radio, we don't tell personalities, because I'm one of them, when their last show is going to be. They just normally in radio just take them off,
right?
And then you wonder about where they went,
right?
Well, I as a person who's been through that several times in my career, I said if I ever get an opportunity to tell these people when their last show is going to be, someone else is talking to Zoe while he's on the air. Okay, yeah. When their last show is going to be, that I said, as a person who's been there, let's tell these people, like Corey's last show will be this coming Tuesday. And then the show will go into reset. The channel will go into reset, as we've done every year that the Foxxhole has been on the air in November. And I can't tell you what's going to happen the first of the year.
And this is what I love about having Guy.
I won't be here either.
No, but this is what's so beautiful about having Guy Black on. And thank you, caller Tammy from Texas, for calling in. Guy Black takes a lot of pressure, man. He takes a lot of beating. A lot of people just don't understand the inner workings of what's happening. And I'm glad that he was on to talk about it. because Guy Black is the one who told me to do this type of show, man, and I appreciate Guy Black for just being here and letting me know that he support me all the way through. One more caller.
No, you got 5 more minutes.
I got more time. Yeah. Callers. 855-369-9898. I need to hear you, man. I need to get off this air with a great boost of energy from you. Tell me how the voice of reason has affected your life in a positive way. Right now, caller, who are you? Where you calling from?
So, this is Donnie Davis. I'm calling from Richmond, California, and this is my first time tuning in. And I'm hearing so many people saying good things about you. You must be a good brother. So what I'm saying to you is keep it up, man. You got a lot of people that like you. You must be telling them a lot of positive things, and God bless you.
Thank you, brother. And let me just say something to that. A lot of people have been complimenting me, man, and I'm going to tell you right now, I'm the hardest on myself. Like I said, I make so many mistakes, and, you know, maybe this isn't a good thing and a good way to deal with it, but I just get so hung up on trying to undo the mistakes that I've done. You know, if I've hurt somebody, if I've disrespected somebody, people that are close to me, loved ones, people that are far away from me, just know that my intention is to bring my best self to every situation, and I don't always do it. You know, so to hear that I've inspired so many people is bittersweet, because sometimes I feel like I inspire people better than I inspire myself. And I see the result of my inspiration in other people's lives, where sometimes I don't see that same result in my own life. So when I hear people call and say that the show has done positive things in their lives, trust me, it's bittersweet, because I want to be able to do the same things for myself. And the fact that people are reaching out, it just really lets me know, man, that I'm not such a bad person after all. So I appreciate everybody for calling. I appreciate everybody for sharing. Guy Black is giving me a little bit more time. Next caller, share your VR experience. Let's go.
Yo, Zoro, this Ernest calling from Jackson, Mississippi, man. I just want to start the funeral out here, man.
Yeah.
The thing I want to know is, you know, I know it's going to be this long over the holiday break and whatever, but who do we need to contact to make that sure that you stay on either Foxxhole or the power? I mean, we need some information, man. I mean, we just put a president back in the White House. We can keep Corey and Zoe on the radio, man. We can do that. We need to flex our muscle here. I'm done with this. They're talking like it's over. You're not going to be back on the air or something, man. We can make sure what producers, what sponsors we need to contact. You know, we need some information out here so we can make something happen. Everybody's listening to you all over the country right now. We can flood some emails. We can flood some call lines to these people in these power positions and make something happen, man.
Wow. Hey, man, I appreciate that. Guy Black has all of that information. I don't know any of that.
You know what? I'm going to tell you something about satellite radio. Is they have channels that are... every channel has its own theme. Every channel, you know, news channel, talk channel, sports channel, and you know, Jamie Foxx took this channel and made it a lifestyle channel. But I personally don't know of anybody other than the people we're talking to at the Power to try to get Zoe on to another, and we're also trying to do the same with Dr. Mitch. But you know, those people kind of run the channels the way they want to. You know, sometimes if you talk to them, I mean, it's just, I care about it more than you know, some people do that might be in those positions, but they have the right to do that because they're the bosses. So, you know, I say call Sirius XM in New York, the main number on 6th Avenue, and that's where you go from.
Let's do a VOR revolt. Let's go. Hey, but my mother always told me, don't try to be around people that don't want you around.
Exactly.
That's what my mama used to say.
But I'm not saying they don't want you around. My mother said that.
You know your mama said that too, didn't she? Don't try to be with folk that don't want you around.
I think that they do appreciate your shows, though. I just think that it's going to take time for them to put it in a position in which it will be favorable for you and
absolutely
for your listeners.
Yeah, so I just want to win, and I want my listeners to win, and I just want to let them know that I love them, because this is how I heal myself of all the foolishness that I do. Let me get one more caller, Black. Can I get one more caller? Can I just get one more caller, Brother Black? Caller, you're on the line right now. Talk to me right now about your experience with the Voice of Reason. Yes, how you doing?
All right. Hey, Guy Black, go on to give him another half hour, man, because, hey, ain't nothing else coming on but reruns, man.
Actually, no reruns anymore. So we stopped playing the reruns. Hey, man, I can't do that tonight. I tried it.
Right.
But so, man, yeah, a lot of us truck drivers out here, man, we gonna miss you a lot, man, because you done changed a lot of our lives. And to the folks serious, if they listening, man, they need to go on and give you your own show, your own channel, do what they got to do, because, man, I don't know if nobody else told you, man, but you remind me of Coco brother off of Yolanda Adams. You got a lot of wisdom, a lot of knowledge, man. You help out a lot of us out here.
Well, I appreciate the call. Thank you so much. God Black, can I get a female caller? The final female caller of the night. Can I end with a female, Black? Who's a female caller? Can I have one right now? The voice of reason. How did it affect your life? Talk to me right now.
This is Rochelle out of Texas. Hey, Zoe.
Hey, how you doing, Rochelle, out of Texas?
Doing good. Man, I'm so sad to hear that you're leaving. All of your shows have been very inspirational, very enriching, and honestly, they need to have you on every day of the week. That's how good your shows are. And I really hate to see that you're leaving. But God bless you in all your endeavors, and just want to let you know I love you.
Wow. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And let me just do this. That's the final call of the night. Let me just do this. Trust me. I want to be on the radio just as bad as you want me to be on. I remember when my mother passed on April 23rd, 2009. It was a Thursday. I had to do a show. And Marcus King and Jamie King and a few others that were on the team, Guy Black and Greg Shelton at the time, they were like, Zoe, man, everybody called me and said, dude, do not come up here and do this show. They said, do not come do the show. The day my mother died. And here's an amazing story. My children wanted to see how I dealt with that, you know. We weren't in the same place at the same time, but when I went to go see them and deal with them, I still hadn't put on my shirt because I was getting ready to do this show. So I went inside and used their bathroom to put on the shirt or whatever. And it was amazing, man. My daughter is peeking through the door because she wants to see how I process, how I deal with it. And she saw one tear come down my face, and it cracked me up, her response. She went ballistic. Oh, my God, Dad is crying. This is the first time I've ever seen him cry. Lord, you know, she's running around telling her brother, come, look, you got to see he's crying. And it made me laugh, you know, because just a few moments before, I got the phone call that said, okay, she's gone, you know. And I was down, but just seeing my daughter wanting to see me show some kind of emotion, and it just turned into this big funny thing to her. It lifted me up enough to go and do the show. And I went and did the show, man, and just praised my mother on that day. So I want to thank Jamie Foxx for giving me the opportunity to do that. I want to thank Marcus King, one of my closest friends. Hey, a lot of people got some negative things to say about that brother, but that's a good brother, man. I'm going to go with Iyanla Van Zant, man. Good people have bad behaviors, and good people make terrible choices. And good people do terrible things, but that don't mean they should be defined by the terrible things they do. You know, everybody has their spiritual infirmity, and everybody has their baggage that they got to figure out what they're going to do with. But just because, you know, they react in a negative way or respond negatively, it doesn't mean they're bad people. I'm going to say this and end mine. I appreciate everybody here who tuned in, who called, who shared. I'm sure this show is going to be bootleg, so go get the bootleg and holla at me, man, and email me and connect with me. Text me right now to ZO to 90210. How you do that is in the message port. You type in Z as in zebra, O as in Oscar. Not Z-O-E, not Zoe, but just Zoe. In the message, Z-O. And in the number area, or the sender area, you type in 90210. You're going to get my business card and every means of how to contact me. I appreciate everybody who called. I appreciate everybody who was on the line who couldn't get in. Thank you, Guy Black, for giving me extra time. Thank you, Charles, my producer over in D.C. Stay connected to Zoe Williams. I'm going to do more. Trust me. I appreciate you all, and I bid you adieu. Zoe Williams out.